What the hell am I doing? Budget. Why not? No tie, no screen, no prep, but we're live. It's Wednesday. You know what that means? Actually, you don't, because for the first time ever, me and Walter prove we are legitimately insane as we're covering tonight AEW Collision and Dynamite 3-hour special impromptu watch-along session because of this massive card as we kick it into full gear this weekend. So welcome everybody to this special exclusive, simply reliable Walter Cruz, Noah Foster impromptu production. Welcome to the discussion, the commentary, the reactions. Hello everybody. Yep, we're doing it. Fuck it, why not? We're not monetized, but you know who I am. I am the Simmer of the Simple Brand, the voice of all things professional wrestling. Damn it, my name is Noah Foster. I show up onto this card, keep proposing the idea, and now I'm here live. He will be joining me here shortly. We've got so much in store tonight. Hammond and Page goes one-on-one with Katsura Shibata, Samoa Joe on commentary. 2 first-round matches of the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. We have 2 matches regarding the Casino Gauntlet match, and Mercedes Moné and Red Velvet will define a unified Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion. Double Jeopardy with Kazuchika Okada versus Mascara Dorado becomes the AEW Unified title and the CML Trios Championships. And as I said earlier, we have Ty J taking on The Problem and Megan Bayne, and the Forever Lovers, Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa taking on Alex Windsor and Rico. It is a stacked night, and we're here with you impromptu for the entire 3 hours of this Collision and Dynamite. So please, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. If you want to take the conversation, super chat, simple as that. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the Rage of Wrestling Walter Cruz. That is the primary reason why we are here doing this tonight. Plus, he was excited to do this card because we got Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet and Spear My Belly versus Sheldon Benjamin. That and so much more tonight on this stacked edition of AEW Dynamite with a fall collision. And we kick things off with some business as it's time to hurt people, as it looks like we're going to kick things off with the Hurt Syndicate. I cannot believe we freaking decided to do this. And there is MVP with the almighty Bobby Lashley. As Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with the one and only, show him some love if you choose, Ricochet. The fact that Bobby Lashley came in here last year at Friday Night Dynamite in October and is already undefeated 1-0 at Full Gear with win over Swerve Strickland. Bobby Lashley trying to punch a guaranteed ticket for the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet to crown the first ever AEW National Champion, a title that we defended at CMLL, Ring of Honor, AEW, and New Japan. This title will literally be held in appearance and defenses across all AEW promotions and partners, per Tony Khan. Bobby Lashley and New Japan ring? Yes, please. It's an interesting development here. As of course, the Casino Gauntlet match will determine the first ever AEW National Champion to come at Full Gear. And Nathan Banks, hello to you. And you're damn right, ready for wrestling. It's the wrestling of the week. It's AEW Dynamite. It's Wednesday night. I didn't expect to do this, Sandy. Walter decided this, so I was like, fuck it. Why not? Walter Cruz will be joining me here shortly, by the way, folks, in case you all are wondering. Not the first time I've done a watch along by myself, as I've gone all night long one time with a New Japan Pro Wrestling show with Resurgence. So this will be a lot of freaking fun. How about it, right? Let's fucking go. And I know Ricochet is here to demand respect, or should I say command respect, as he looks to punch the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet wearing Philadelphia Eagles, of course. Just what everyone needs to see in Boston, Massachusetts. And again, this is completely impromptu, folks. I was going to relax in bed, just enjoy Dynamite Collision, and that crazy Yahoo freaking showed him this card, and I basically was the catalyst to this. Anyway, it's Sandy Zay here now and about to listen to Revive Our Hearts. I type this love listening to you and Nancy DeMont. You are great hosts. Aw, you're nice. I thank you so much, Sandy. You're such a wonderful human being and friend. And I do look forward to you also helping me and Walter when we announce names during New Japan week, because we're definitely going to cover Wrestle Kingdom 20, folks, January 4th. Anyway, Bryce Ransburg in the ring is our first match about to begin. The almighty Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet. And the winner will be the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. For those that don't know, Casino Gauntlet match goes until the first pinfall submission is found. So it's definitely better your chance to be in there early than later, as AEW Full Gear Week is officially underway and the bell rings. And again, 3 hours tonight, folks. 2 hours of Dynamite, 1 hour Collision. What else Ricochet got, Mike? Hello, Safet. Good to see you. Oh, great. Ricochet wants to say something. Just what the world wants to hear. As he's being booed out of the building. Flying was fine on the road to victory. Can Bobby Lashley just spear this man already and just move on? Like, seriously. Man, he really has been riding high on that Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl win. That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? I don't watch football. Go watch That Boy Mike for more of that, folks. And shout out to Samantha Irvin, giving a shout out to his wife. Bobby Lashley unamused and unimpressed. And he wants to say one more thing, apparently. Over the air a little bit. About what? Surprise there. Hawani didn't ask about MVP. Also ripped to Jason David Frank 3 years later. That's crazy. Man, how time flies. And talk about the national title and the legacies here being created with AEW versus the legacy, of course, being defined in NWA, which was also brought up during their Hawani interview with Tony Khan. And the crowd chanting Ricochet to shut the F up, and I agree. I'm just waiting for him to turn around and Bobby Lashley to spear him. I'm calling it now, folks. Saying he deserves the respect. And he will have earned it. Saying AEW would not be possible without Ricochet. You're right. It wasn't Cody. It wasn't Tony Khan. It wasn't him and Adam Page. It wasn't Kenny by God Omega. It wasn't the elite roster that we have now. It was you that came in literally last year ago in August. As he said, he got pressed jet speed. Nobody will stop him from fulfilling his goal. Troy Devine said, why don't Bobby Lashley hit him in the back of the head right now? Just slap the back of his bald head. That'd be freaking hilarious. And again, this promo might last longer than this match. Talking about there's that dang thing this old gray-haired lady can't do. And thank you, Bobby Lashley, trying to shut Ricochet up, hoisting him, and oh, man! Dropping him to the outside on top of the gates of agony. Again, the almighty Bobby Lashley, chiseled out of stone, practically almost 50. Bloody freaking hell. It's a fet taking the words out of my mouth. Oh, God. And Bobby Lashley is irate, throwing Ricochet in the barricade and wiping out Bishop Khan. That's squaring up slowly. The owner has a chair, driven over into the Timeskeeper area. Good God. Bobby Lashley running roughshod. I love it. And hello to Poncho 450. Hope that you're doing well for this impromptu out of nowhere watch along, folks. As I'm here with you for the entire duration of these 3 hours. A roll up. He's got the legs of the ropes and 2 count. And Walter Cruz will be joining me here shortly, folks. Stay tuned. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Major Wrestling. Oh! Jumping knee strike by Ricochet and Bobby Lashley. Big press kick reps the Almighty. We see Ricochet and the Demand, of course, clash the Hurt Syndicate now across 3 different pay-per-views. Running shooting star, roll through, springing up the second row, moonsault, follow up in the cover, back press, hook the far leg, and a 2 count. And of course, Ricochet came in during a Casino Gauntlet match. So either way, I wonder if that would play to his advantage. Who do you think should be the first AEW National Champion, folks? What do you believe this title's legacy will be that we defended in Ring of Honor, New Japan, CMLL, and AEW? Went for the shooting star again. Bobby Lashley got out of the way as AEW Dynamite is trending on the X. Whoa! And Bryce almost got speared as Ricochet stopped incoming traffic. Cowardly move, but Ricochet saving his hide for the time being. Taking out the knee of the almighty Bobby Lashley. Again, we got a barn burner 3 hours, folks. And it's fine if you're not a fan of the Eagles, Safed. I mean, I'm indifferent. Bobby Lashley just hooked Ricochet looking for the spirit gun and planting him with a choke slam. Oh, God. Bobby Lashley up the ropes, picking up speed. Spear for Ricochet, cut him in half. Cover 2. Bobby Lashley is the #1 entrant. Well, there's your first bout, Kenny. Damn. For full gear for the Casino Gauntlet match for the first ever AEW National Championship, Bobby Lashley will enter #1. Good luck to the entire rest of that roster. You're going to need it. Hurt Syndicate might be draped in gold, and the Almighty might rule once again and dominate AEW as a singles champion. Very, very soon. Oh, man. Bobby Lashley as the champion of AEW. I'm all for it. Give this guy the singles run. And again, I'm doing very well, Poncho. Wednesday nights are always a great night to feel all right with AEW Dynamite. We got 3 hours of that with Dynamite Collision, and we just saw Ricochet spear to the back of the line of the Casino Gauntlet match face to Bobby Lashley. And speaking of AEW Full Gear, of course, we'll be covering that this weekend, folks. Hope you're there for the watch of us, whether it's Walter, Ash, James, no idea who's coming with me. I'm going to cover AEW Pay-Per-Views because I love them the most, damn it. And, of course, we know Samoa Joe will be going after him and Adam Page for the second time for the AEW World Championship inside a steel cage. In the meantime, as they're hyping it up, Heyman and Page goes one-on-one with Katsuyori Shibata, ROH represent. Samoa Joe on commentary as the Ops look to weaken the AEW World Champion. And I know Powerhouse House is nowhere to be found, but speaking of the Ops, go backstage Samoa Joe and Katsuyori Shibata for a promo. World Champion. Finding World Champion with reckless abandonment. They're finally someone shut Ricochet up. Accurate. Again, with a company friendly behind him, Oswald. That didn't last long. Rare to see here an opening match less than 10 minutes. Ricochet, best to stop showing off. Feel like doing that is costing many matches. To be fair, the promo's probably longer than the match. Got to get very different very quickly. Samoa Joe saying, Heyman, you are guilty of transgression against the Ops. And stands in the form of this man right here. Deadly by beside. Binded by intention. And firmly dedicated to inflict the same pain you did to our brother Hobbs. Shibata begins your payment. And come full gear, I will collect in full. I don't speak Japanese, but Katsuyori Shibata did not use his phone, so it's going to get serious tonight. Speaking of getting serious, I don't know what the tax levy is, but the Young Bucks might become rich beyond the wildest dreams as the Young Bucks pair with Josh Alexander took on Kenny Omega Jurassic Express for $1 million this Saturday. But tonight, the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander get a warm-up against Skyflight, Scorpio Sky, and Top Flight, Dante and Darius Martin. As the Cleaner also returns tonight, AEW Dynamite Collision. I can imagine what's on Kenny Omega's mind, what happened to Michael Nakazawa and what Josh Alexander said on Saturday, saying he is the walking weapon of destruction, especially what he did to Kota Ibushi. And of course, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, looking at the Young Bucks right now, watching backstage from November 7, 2020, when they first won the AEW Tag Team Championships during the pandemic. And of course, November 19, 2022, the Elite return, Carry On Wayward Son. That's Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. We're on the road to claiming the AEW Trios Championships. And we got Don Callis. Don Callis having the greatest tag team of all time. Get these Brewers answer right after. Obviously, Don Callis is looking to see the Young Bucks say yes to join the Don Callis family. And Renee Paquette, of course, always a professional. As Don Callis is once again paid for the Young Bucks music as we have an impromptu trios match here. Why do I feel like that the Young Bucks want nothing to do with this family, even if they're desperate for money? And there's Don Callis on the mic once again introducing the Young Bucks. Go ahead and say in the chat, folks. F Don Callis, I agree. Don Callis right now introducing the Young Bucks here. I feel like Don Callis is about to have a seizure when he does that intro as he gets them back their pyro. Don Callis really bringing out all the stops here to really enlist the Young Bucks and the Don Callis family alongside Kazuchika Okada. Even got the production team to say greatest tag team full stop on their little graphic. Oh, good grief. How things have changed for Matt and Nick Jackson the last year alone. I mean, heck, last time they were involved in Full Gear in a tag match, they lost to Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho, let's forget. And threw a tantrum. And Elizabeth here had a crazy question. How desperate is Nick, not Matt, for money? He doesn't even know how to take care of money. Feeling like Young Bucks could lose this Saturday. Well, what they might lose, they might gain in morality. At the end of the day, what's more valuable, your own self-dignity or a freaking big bag full of money? Then again, $1 million, I guess people will be willing to sell their souls to the devil. As Don Callis accompanies Josh Alexander to the ring for this impromptu trios match. The Milwaukee Women, Josh Alexander, a proud member of the Don Callis family. I just want to see Josh Alexander versus Kenny Omega one-on-one, personally, but that's just me. And Justin Roberts right now waiting to introduce Sky Flight. Of course, we saw Scorpio Scott challenge the Protostar Kyle Fletcher this past set on Collision in a great TNT Championship match, unable to take the title from Kyle Fletcher. I just gotta say right now, it is so good to see Scorpio Sky back on my screen and wrestling. And of course, Christopher Daniels leading this faction, now retired, of course. SCU though forever. Layla Gray escorting Skyflight to the ring as Dante and Darius Martin, Top Flight, are looking to propel themselves forward in the AEW tag team ranks. As Don Callis joins the desk, and again, I feel sorry for Tony Schiavone. The Young Bucks. Freaking hell, Don Callis. Jeez, oh beast. Today we're going to see some history, Schiavone. We're going to see history or a day that'll live in infamy. Referee Rick Knox drawn for this content. Why is it that Rick Knox is the referee for practically every freaking Young Bucks match? Seriously. Dante Martin and Darius Martin, of course, with long history with the Young Bucks. I can't believe how stat this card is. We still got an impromptu trios match. Whoa. Nice deep arm drag, though, by Nick Jackson to Dante. Dante, of course, is Inhuman. Nancy DeMoss, welcome up, who I'm listening to this watch on 1,000 times better than Don Callis, picturing crickets in a gathering right now for him. I don't think crickets are even worth Don Callis' airspace, Sandy, with all due respect. But again, what are you willing to do for $1 million versus what are you willing to do for a Klondike bar? The Young Bucks and the Josh Alexander have a chance to win $1 million against Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express. Once I add, Jurassic Express already are $500,000 rich. Whoa. Nice drop kick, double kip up spot here. Stalemate by Nick Jackson and Dante Martin. I do wonder, though, how quick does a dinosaur spend cash in the year 2025, what they spend it on? But that's a whole different conversation. A blind tag made by Josh Alexander. It's almost like Josh Alexander might want to do the work. And again, I really wonder how much this alliance will profit the Young Bucks in the long haul. Might be over before it starts, so you only hope for that. Set off the ropes, shoulder block shot, by the way, to Brian Danielson, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, the actual commentary team, and Taz get well soon. Oh, waistlock takedown by the former TNA World Champion, former TNA X Division Champion, and I believe still Major League Pro Wrestling Champion. We should cover Major League Pro Wrestling here at some point, honestly. Just to hear Marvin Dell's voice again. Drop kick by Darius Martin and Josh Alexander. An uppercut. Up and over. There's the apron. Springing is Dante, though. Top flight taking control here. Please put your seats in the upright position. Front face lock. German suplex. Kip up. Slingshot senton. Sky flight. Flying high. Trios offense with the crossbody. Double aerial. Manhattan drop to Matt. Bulldog knee first. Now Scorpio Sky calling the play here. Better than the Boston Celtics, but a balance throw overhead to the outside. And Scorpio Sky, whoa! Nice evasion. Oh! Back press kick though by Matthew. Now Dante runs to the forearm. Scorpio Sky went for the discus, caught with a shoulder block to the midsection. Nick is fantastic in the ring though. There's no denying that. Perfect synergy. Oh, caught with a tope. Bodies flying everywhere, as expected here in a Young Bucks match. Through the ropes. Oh, man, a drop kick going for skin the cap by Scorpio Sky. And Sky looking to soar, but the low bridge by Josh Alexander grounds the former two-time TNT champion. Josh Alexander now sitting. Scorpio Sky on the apron. Might be looking for that running. Falling across body of the spine. And the Don Callis family has regained control of this trios match. There they're going. As this crazy broadcast that I'm here for continues on TBS and on Max. As we got a commercial break. Fuck television. It is one of those things, though, looking at the TNT Championship and Kyle Fletcher's run. He's had a good run with the title since injuring Dustin Rhodes in the Chicago Street Fight. Of course, defending that now against Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher 6. If Mark Briscoe loses, he joins the Don Callis family. If Kyle Fletcher wins, not only does he gain that, he also will have the highest defense record, 9 defenses in a single TNT Championship run in AEW history. So there's a little bit of back and forth there, I think, honestly. As I look at your comments here real quick, Sandy's saying, also believe he's using the Young Bucks to destroy Kenny Omega. He's done the same with Takeshita. He wants to see the end of Kenny Omega. So obsessed with seeing him gone completely. Well, like the Terminator who keeps rising back, you cannot kill Kenny Omega, the man that has literally survived diverticulitis. And Safet, you are not wrong, man. This 3-hour Dynamite collision is stacked. So much so that Walter's crazy fool self decided, hey, Noah, hey, you know what we should try and do? Out of nowhere, we're doing a watch-along. Well, while we got time, why don't we go ahead and talk about this stacked card that we have for tonight? As we just saw Bobby Lashley beat Ricochet, now the #1 spot for the Casino Gauntlet match to crown the first ever AEW National Champion at Full Gear. Still to come tonight, though, everything else on this freaking graphic. 2 first-round matches in the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Let your predictions be now known, folks who want it, by the way. As the Forever Lovers, timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa, they take on Alex Windsor and Rico coming off a great win for their first time together as a tag team against High on Amaya World this past Saturday on Collision. Why Ty Mel, and Ala J will take on the Problem, Rhea Shafir, and the Megasis. Megan Bayne. Of course, we know that Megan Bayne and, of course, Rhea Shafir were part of the Victoria's side in Blood and Guts. God damn, was Blood and Guts fucking amazing last week. And we will see which of these 2 teams of these 4 advance to face each other in the semifinal. Excuse me. Of course, we also have Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Shelton Benjamin for the #2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, #1 and #2. That could be interesting. Anyway, Mercedes Moné also takes on Red Velvet. Yes, you're reading that right, folks. To unify the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship. Oh boy, she's about to get number 15, isn't she? This has to stop. But you know what? As long as she has 250 small ones and never the one big one, I'm happy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy. We also have him and Adam Page taking on Katsura and Shibata. Of course, these 2 matches are going back to 2016 Ring of Honor, back when him and Adam Page was part of the Elite / Bullet Club under Cody Rhodes in that previous regime before Jay White took over. And of course, Mascara Dorada takes on Kazuchika Okada in a double Jeopardy match where the winner will get to challenge the other for their title. If you didn't know, Mascara Dorada is 1/3 of the CMLL Trios champions. Why, of course, Kuja Okada, Beach, is the AEW Unified Champion and currently AEW Continental Champion now for near 600 days. And speaking of Kenny Omega, as of course he beat him to unify the AEW International and Continental titles, AEW All In, Kenny Omega will return tonight on Dynamite or Collision. As we return back to Dynamite here, and we already have the Young Bucks. Little tension right now, suing with Josh Alexander. Schoolboy Robot Scorpio Sky gets a 2 count. As Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks need to coexist to earn $1 million this Saturday at Full Gear. And I'm sure, folks, with Madman Tony Khan, this is not all we're going to get tonight, nor the only go-home angles we're going to see tonight. Oh, wow. Beautiful Spanish fly by Darius. And the Lope Suicida wiping out the Bucks on the outside as this impromptu match continues. Oh! And then taken down with a flat line of the cover. Hook of the far leg and 2 counts. Or DDT, excuse me. And of course, Darius Martin and Dante Martin still to become champions here in AEW. Oh, big forearm by Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander, one part of the longest reigning tag team in TNA history, alongside All Eagle, Ethan Page, part of the North. And of course, next week, folks, gobble, gobble, be grateful, because regardless, it's a Thanksgiving annual tradition. We will be covering AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve 1 week from tonight. Always been a memorable show when it comes to the day before you feast with your families and be grateful. And what the hell is this? Dante, springboard. Nose dive! Big nose dive, electric chair, cover! Oh, man, the Bucks saved the matchup. What a ridiculous modified blockbuster. Top Flight are something special. Nose dive, power bomb, blockbuster combination. Springing up, Sky. Oh, caught a spear midair. A super kick party now being ensued. Darius taken out. Dante dropped out of midair. Anti-air raid. Bucks clearing the ring right now, and Josh nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, the Bucks, lining up Dante for the BT. Whoop. Dante springing out. Via the mines. How the hell he escaped out of that? Whoop. Bottom road springboard. Dante now looking to fly over the top. Tope on Kilo wiping out the Bucks. Incredible. As, of course, he is always inhuman. And now Dante springing off the top again. High cross body. Josh Alexander. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. And a 2.5. How damn close was Dante getting the win for Skyflight? Why is Dante Martin not a single star yet in AEW? Seriously. AEW chants right now. I love hearing it. Whoop. Lunging up and over. Josh Alexander picking the ankle, though. Trying to step over. Ankle lock applied now, middle of the ring by the modern-day Kurt Angle, being perfectly honest here. Able to roll through, create separation. Smart wrestling there by Dante Martin. Dante Martin, of course, who suffered a broken ankle after twisting it in a Ring of Honor ladder match. Tried to vault over, got caught by Josh Alexander. Now in position, up and over for the Meltzer driver! That's gotta be it. Now Josh pushing the Young Bucks away. And what the hell is Josh doing here? Dante's gotta be out and applying an ankle lock grapevine. There's nowhere for Dante to go. The Young Bucks keeping Darius at bay. Scorpio Sky nowhere in play, and Dante Martin taps out. As Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks win tonight as a trio. Reluctantly, the Young Bucks, part of this victory. Never has victory felt so bitter for the Young Bucks, it seems. As Don Callis right now makes his way to the ring, saying we're about to make history. I guess he's going to ask the Young Bucks if they're going to officially join the Don Callis family. Confident about the answer, apparently, as Don Callis apparently calling the entire family to the ring. Rocky Romero, Mark Davis, Hechicero. Yeah, Young Bucks might want to be careful here. I feel bad for Skyflight, as he has something important to say. Oh, Lord. Don Callis with a microphone. Go figure. claiming the Young Bucks had a great victory. And now the world is watching. The world is waiting for Matt and Nick to make the official announcement that you are joining the Don Callis family. Just say no. Just say no. Don Callis saying, don't listen to the fans that are saying no. I agree. It might be a little nervous. And since it's been associated, the money's been flowing. They're getting booked to big matches. They got their entrance. They got their pyro. Now announce it for these people. Well, Young Bucks, you're going to sign your souls over to the devil? No Takeshita, by the way. He hasn't been seen at all, practically, honestly, since that tension with Kenny Omega, botch, Kazuchika Okada during that Don Callis friendly summit and that tag match. Do you walk around idea about family? I would hate to see what happened to you, what happened to Kenny Omega. That looks like Don Callis is threatening the Bucks now. And the Young Bucks, apparently, that man struck a nerve. And speaking of which, here we go. Here comes Kenny Omega. And he has returned with a steel chair in hand. Oh, man. Swinging a miss by Mark Davis. Kenny Omega right now. But oh, hello. Jacking Mark Davis' face with the steel chair. And going straight into battle against Josh Alexander. This should be the one-on-one at Full Gear. The Young Bucks, by the way, not getting involved right now. Tentatively pulling Kenny Omega off of Josh. The tumultuous history with the Elite, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega on a chop block. And now Josh Alexander with the ankle lock on Kenny Omega as Don Callis returns to the ring. And Kenny might need some help here. Don Callis telling Josh Alexander to let him go. He had something better in mind. This announcement we're waiting for. Apparently, Don Callis wants the Young Bucks to grab Kenny Omega and hit the BT trigger, confirming they are joining the Don Callis family. Again, about to say, the numbers are not in Kenny Omega's favor here, and the Young Bucks pretty much being left with no choice. Again, the audience is literally chanting no. You still see Kenny Omega clutching his cap, by the way, after that vicious attack by Josh Alexander. And the Young Bucks. Oh, wait a minute! Thank goodness, finally! Jurassic Express! Kenny Omega's partners this Saturday, of course, as Kenny Omega and Jungle Jack Perry have put away their past. What the hell? That Luchasaurus got a vacuum cleaner? I mean, hey, if you could literally suck up the Don Callis family out of AW existence, I'm for it. And freaking Jack Perry wants to bury the Don Callis family with that shovel, 60 and under, I'm for it as well. Kenny Omega's Jurassic Express stands tall tonight, but this Saturday, 6-man tag team action with a 7-figure amount on the line, as the Young Bucks technically have not officially joined the Don Callis family, but still will be teaming with Josh Alexander at Full Gear. What the hell? Well, that was a very tentative segment. Someone tell me we're going to get definitive answers about this Don Callis family debacle, too. Makes me wonder, though, that the last we're going to see of Kenny Omega tonight. I don't think Kenny Omega came here for that type of situation. Well, that was hype for a match that's worth $1 million, apparently, and maybe the Young Bucks' freedom as we know it, Safet. And I gotta wonder, again, that ankle of Kenny Omega. Well, that's how you hype up a trios match, I guess. The freaking Berkeley vacuum. And we got the Babes of Wrath here. Harley Cameron will not go over Nate Paquette. As she's hyping up their match, they'll take on the Sisters of Sin. Willow saying, of course, her and Sky started blowing guts. Saying she didn't make her bleed enough. The quarterfinals match, they're going to be one smiling. Harley Cameron, of course, hyping up things as well. Saying they're going to be the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Saying they are indeed the Babes of Wrath. Cameron and Willow Nightingale are a party. Good luck, ladies. Oh, that was fun. And of course, the first round of the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament will continue here tonight on Dynamite. Talking about Bob Connell right now, who passed away at the age of 95, one of the most immortal sports of professional wrestling ever. Where's going to miss Bob Connell? Oh, rest in peace, Bob Connell. I didn't know that. If there's ever a wrestling Hall of Fame for announcers, Bob Connell should be the first one put into it. Tony Giovanni, that's saying a lot. So in memoriam, Bob Connell, 1930 to 2025. Wow. And to think, Tony Giovanni's really been involved in this business for 50 years. As we have another commercial break. Fuck television. Well, that was a segment, and also that was humbling. But also, Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron, that always raises the spirit, right? Again, folks, place your bets. Who you got winning the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships? Again, as we just heard, it will be Will Nightingale and Harley Cameron taking on the Sisters of Sin in the next round. As we are looking at the first round of the right side of the night, we are going to see both matches. Alex Wins and Enrico taking on the Forever Lovers. Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa. And Megan Bailey Shafir will take on Tymel and Anna Jay. Both those matches are happening tonight. And of course, the winners of those two matches will face each other, and they will face the winner of the Sisters of Sin, Harley and Willow. So again, who are your inaugural champions? Do you still have the Sisters of Sin? Do you still have Ty J, the original AEW Women's Tag Team? Do you think a Problem and the Mega Sis can coexist to rule AEW with an iron fist and apparently a glass-filled foot? Or do you think Forever Lovers can rule infinitely as tag team champions, love and dance and rule as champs together? Again, there's a lot of different dynamics here in this tournament. I'm very excited to see how this unfolds, but I think still my heart goes to the Sisters of Sin. I think the Triangle Man is one of the baddest things in AEW, and I think that the Sisters of Sin really offer a lot in being pursued, but also being the first. So I think I gotta go with Julia Hart and Sky Blue still in this, and especially after Sky Blue's Crimson Mask job and the match she was born to be in last week. Just saying. Anyway, as we got another commercial break here, I hope one's enjoying as Sandy here with a thought. Seems like Matt and Nick were hesitant. Kind of tells me, though, attacked Kenny Omega over a year ago, and no one tries to permanently take him out like Cal's plans to. Well, even deplorable human beings, most of them have a heart and time can heal wounds, as we've seen in and out of wrestling and in and out of anything, it seems, in humanity. So, yeah, maybe there is a chance that the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega can reconcile or truly go their separate ways mutually. Because as far as I'm concerned, why would you ever want to facilitate yourself with Don Callis, let alone his family? It's kind of like a no-win scenario. So, again, as we got a commercial break here, still so much more to come. Again, Walter Cruz will be joining me here shortly, so please stay tuned. And again, I hope that you all enjoy this impromptu coverage. We do not plan to do this every week, but based on the circumstances of this incredible show we have lined up tonight, not to mention the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament, we felt that it's only fitting, and we wanted to be that reliable outlook on all things wrestling, as always. And that being said, I am finally not alone. Walter Cruz has joined the booth now, too. Walter, how are you? You're right on time for more business with the Hurt Syndicate. It's time for Speedball Mike Bailey for Sheldon Benjamin.
All right. The next commercial, fill me in on what I missed, but let's go.
Oh, absolutely. But in the meantime, they hurt people. They hurt people. MVP might have a hell of a day, though, this Saturday if both of his men are the 1 and 2 entrants. Be crazy. The Standard of Excellence, former WWE Intercontinental Champion, former AEW Tag Team Champion, former Continental Classic participant, Shelton Benjamin. Hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. And this is one of the best bombs. Again, fuck Death Rebel. And again, you're watching All Elite Wrestling from the Arena in Boston, Massachusetts, as we go home to Full Gear off this 3-hour special tonight. The countdown to follow. City Predicting follows, of course, tomorrow night, folks. Stay tuned for that. And we will be covering, of course, AEW Full Gear this Saturday. This is going to be fun. Speedball Mike Bailey and Sheldon Benjamin. This is going to be a high-speed clinic. And, of course, Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey will both be involved in the Casino Gauntlet match, but we do not know if Kevin Knight will be an early entrant or a later entrant. This will be for the number 2 spot, though, if Speedball wins. Of course, we've seen Speedball Mike Bailey previously in AEW, the tag titles, and the AEW International Championship against Kenny Omega and Ricochet. What's on your mind, Walter?
No, I was just repeating what you were saying. That is for the number 1 and 2 entrant.
Yeah, about to say this for the number 2 spot here, by the way, my brother. And again, first off, Walter, it's so good to see you again. Why don't you fill the people in while we're doing this for the bell rings, every Paul Turner in the ring? You crazy Yahoo!
You showed me the graphics and showed me the card. I didn't realize how good this card was, and we're too crazy not to do this.
I guess that's fair. This is going to be so good. Again, Walter, you know Casino Gauntlet match works. You want to be the earlier entrant, because if you are, you got a better chance of winning. First pinfall submission takes it. Nice mutual handshake of respect here with Sheldon Benjamin and Speedball Mike Bailey. A first time ever one-on-one matchup, might I add.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, huh? They never faced each other before.
No, they haven't. 2-time NCAA All-Star collegiate athlete, by the way, out of Minnesota. And Speedball Mike Bailey, of course, a black belt in mixed martial arts, former TNA X Division champion, and one of the most lethal, proficient strikers out of Canada. Ooh. I do wonder, though, what's stronger here. Speedball's kicks or Sheldon Benjamin's suplexes? Oh, jeez.
Right.
And, of course, as I said before, Sheldon Benjamin competed in the 2024 Continental Classic. Might see him again in this year's Continental Classic. And, of course, the Continental Classic will begin at Thanksgiving Eve Dynamite that we'll be covering next week, folks. Stay tuned. And driven into the ring post. Shoulder first is Speedball here. Speedball, though, went for a kick. Was able to stop himself. Sheldon again goes shoulder first to the ring post. Now Bailey trying to line up the hamstrings of Sheldon Benjamin. Trying to tie up that quad. And going after the arm, pausing for a key lock.
Can we just talk about how Shelton looks just as good as Mike Bailey, and he's pushing 50.
We've already said that verbatim about, oh God, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. The peak of their careers, and it's almost like it's a resurgence. MVP on commentary, of course, is MVP, of course, the mastermind of the Hurt Syndicate, bringing this business to AEW. It's also one of those things where I don't think MVP needs to wrestle again, but he's always willing to fight. But I just want to see Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley rule AEW as singles competitors because they're both more than capable of doing it. Up and over,
Yeah, definitely.
DDT. The rope through, speed on my belly, though. Look at this bridging pin. Ooh. That leg strength, though. Shelton Benjamin, though, able to kick Speedball off, dropping the knee. Now, Speedball, the Maki Straw, Cradle, hook and cover. 2 count. Just not enough body weight differential here, distribution, Walter, honestly.
No, not at all.
I'm about to say the size difference here. Shelton Benjamin, though, grounded on the mat, though. Smart move by Speedball and Belly going for the Jujikatami cross arm breaker.
But Shelton Benjamin knows how it is. He used to be a smaller man like Mike Bailey, like in terms of weight and everything. He was always in shape, but he didn't put on the kind of muscle he had until that like 2016 resurgence.
Yeah, right. There's Shelton Benjamin again. Whoop. Lands on the apron after Speedball tried the low bridge. Now Speedball catching it with a bare foot. Jaw first. About to say, Speedball doesn't wear shoes, folks, in case you're wondering.
Nope. He just wears those the karate covers, the shin guards.
Oh! Uh-oh. He got caught. Oh, God. What an emphatic power slam on the floor. As this first time battle continues live here on Dynamite. Stay tuned, folks. Who's going to be number 2? Don't go anywhere. Fuck television. Okay, well, now we got a moment to breathe. Daggum, Walter, what you been up to?
Not much. I had the whole ass from far, man. Living out in the sticks, man. Everything is so far.
I mean, you're out there in California, so it is what it is, brother. But I wouldn't want to do this any other way with you besides this, because I was literally in my bed resting with a Mountain Dew, and then you decide, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, man, that was more your idea. We were like, we were talking about the card, and we were like, you know what? Fuck it, too good to not.
Well, to be fair, you literally missed one match on this card so far, and it was the other match, Bobby Lashley and Ricochet. Ricochet came out with an 8-minute promo about the Philadelphia Eagles being better than Boston, and of course, sporting a Philadelphia Eagles, go figure, talking about how he's going to get respect. AEW was all founded by me, and then a few minutes later, Bobby Lashley was able to outspeed him and break him in half with a spear and punch his ticket to #1 spot. That's the only other match you missed on this graphic.
Oh, okay.
And then impromptu, we had a trios match with Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks taking on Skyflight, Scorpio Sky, and Top Flight. And, of course, the Young Bucks won, but it was a begrudging victory alongside Josh Alexander as Josh took the glory. And then Don Callis wanted, of course, to see the Young Bucks from the Don Callis family. It basically just led up to Kenny Omega coming out there. Young Bucks hesitant to attack him. Kenny Omega did not want to attack the Young Bucks whenever Josh Alexander. Jurassic Express came down as Don Callis commanded the Young Bucks, joined the family by him with a BT trigger. It didn't happen. To have the trios match this Saturday for $1 million. And proud of the Young Bucks freedom as we know it. That's literally all you missed.
Okay.
Oh, and Babes of Wrath, of course, hyped themselves up because, again, the titles are going to be, of course, first crowned by one of these 6 teams remaining, and we're getting the right side of the bracket here tonight, Walter. We are not getting the semifinals in the left yet, but we know the Bears of Wrath will take on the Sisters of Sin.
Oh, nice.
So that's all you missed so far, dude. So go ahead and let any thoughts any further that you want to while we're on a commercial break here.
I just can't wait for the women's tag team. The fact that because of Thanksgiving, this is a good thing about the other. We're getting Collision included tonight.
Yeah,
so I'm looking for
yeah. And a countdown to follow afterwards of our background Dynamite. Oh my God!
Wait, what happened? I'm still on commercial.
Let me know when you're back, by the way, and you'll see exactly
Just now?
what happened. He got freaking hoisted up and planted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And 2 count.
That's why. Hey, every time it goes, we were perfectly in sync, and then when it goes to commercials,
you gotta remember, you get California commercials. I get Ohio commercials. But you know what we're not going to get commercials with? AEW Full Gear. And we'll be covering it this Saturday as we look towards the Casino Gauntlet match to crown the first ever AEW National Champion, where one of these two men will be the number 2 entrant with number 1 entrant, Bobby Lashley. Again, imagine the Hurts get be a number 1, number 2. You might as well guarantee they're going to win the title. It's just a matter of who. Oh,
That's crazy.
that foot to the face. It could happen, dude. Missile drop kick by Speedball My Belly, though we never count Speedball My Belly out. Speedball My Belly has been one of the most incredible wrestlers since 2016 when he was finally able to cross the border. And again, Walter, this title will be defended not only in AEW, but on CML, ROH, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Axe kick, didn't get all of it, though. Oh,
That's
round
crazy.
kick by Speedball.
And you know what? I would have that title a couple of times change hands in the future in New Japan, just so people could be like, you can't miss it at all.
Rennie Shooting Star gets a 1 count there. Emphatic kick out by Shelton Benjamin. And look at Speedball, extremely surprised by that. Again, body differential, weight differential. You did talk about how much more lean Shelton Benjamin is. And yeah, I like that idea a lot. And it really does show the scope of what this title could bring out of anybody and who you could see in any of these companies, honestly. Because this title basically brings an alliance across AEW and partnerships. Shinji Katami across Armberg again trying to be applied, but he can't hyperextend it, though. You see that arm clearly bent, though, Walter, as you know a figure or two about risk and placement.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Sean Benjamin rolling Speedball. You got to be kidding me. No way. One arm deadlift.
What the hell?
How strong is Sean Benjamin? Oh, Speedball refusing to break until they
both fell over the top rope. Now we perfectly synced up. This is weird.
It happens, dude. It's all good. We're having fun here tonight, impromptu of AEW, and I can't believe we're doing this, but I'm so fucking glad right now we are because AEW makes me happy. Paul Turner, though, starting I do wonder, though, Bullman get counted out. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Wait. They're fighting. Won't you break the count if you make it halfway in the ring? They should have broke the count regardless. They just both did that.
Well, technically, right now, neither man broke contact underneath the bottom rope fully, so Paul Turner is still counting. I don't know if he resets. This is crazy. They hurt people. They hurt people. And Speedball hoisted up by Shelton Benjamin. And driven head first to the barricade. And right now, Shelton Benjamin dropping a DDT by Speedball on the outside.
Right. Sheesh.
Paul Turner checking in right now. And what the hell? Did you put this on every channel? Who changed that?
I did.
I thought it was just an exclusive impromptu thing. Now we're gonna hear JJ McMahon talk about you're gonna communicate, damn it. So seriously, I thought this is gonna be impromptu. Leave it to you to turn into a Simple Lava Studios production. Hey. What we have to do has to be across the entire SRS, though, my friend. Seriously. There's a reason why Ash and Attila are going to do their own pop culture podcast on their own 2 channels.
Who?
Yeah, we were not planning on doing this.
Attila and who?
Ash, our Canadian friend. Ash.
Oh, really?
Benjamin's count at 9. Come with a front kick. And Speedball not going up to the top rope. What the hell is this? Bailey right now might be looking for something big here. And the shooting star connects cover. He does not get it yet.
What the hell? Speedball with a damn shooting star press.
I thought I was going to go for Ultimate Weapon, but picture perfect shooting star press. Again, direct impact on the chest incursion of Benjamin, and Sheldon Benjamin still kicks out. Big round kick. That's it. You know about oh my gosh, Shelton Benjamin showing that Tokon rising up of that round kick, eating another. Now Speedball, Revolution, knees in the core counter. 2, no!
Wait! Oh! That was a transition for you. He used the elbow that he kicked out with, turned it right back into an armbar.
And think about this, Walter. That's the same arm he's been working over this entire match.
Oh my God.
But he still can't hyperextend it.
I could have sworn it was Shelton's model that we heard people, not Bailey's.
I'm not saying, but again, oh my God.
Well, that hurt.
Handle release suplex of sorts or X-plex. In the corner,
That
though,
hurt.
Shelton Benjamin, those people, though, the roll up, the cover. Two almost got him again. This is so good.
Jesus.
Oh, God! He just
Ow.
kicked him in the next week. Counter to go! Barely the shoulder leaves the canvas. How the hell did Speedball conscious enough to kick out of that?
That almost looked like that was a referee's mistake almost. I don't know.
We talked about before, though, Walter, if the shoulder leaves the canvas, the match continues. Barely, but it still counts. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
And Shelton Benjamin, suplex machine engaged, running, rising knee strike. Shelton Benjamin squared up. Speedball again, another vicious front kick. That's gotta be it. 2 count. That's a 3 count.
Yeah, Shelton's definitely coming in number 2.
Holy hell. What a clip.
Believe it or not, it's the one match where coming in 1 and 2 is actually the advantage.
And look at that graphic to your point, Walter. The Hurt Syndicate owns the beginning of the Casino Gauntlet match.
Just don't give us a 2025 version of. Don't give us a 2025 finger poke of doom.
Well, coming up next, the Death Riders take on Orange Cats, the Roderick Strong. We come at the commercial break. Fuck television. Okay, first off, that match fucking ruled. Secondly, if JJ can hear me via ESP, this was not planned. Get off your high horse, boss man. And you could yell at me later for saying that. Jesus, not everything has to be an SRS production. God bless it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
What happened? What made you say that? Comment?
Because I can hear it from California now, all right? I haven't been in the chat, but I can hear it in California now, especially because you got it on his channel. Communicate. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a comment or something. I'm like, huh?
No. I just know, with all due respect, how JJ's mind works. And he likes coordination and communication, which is fine. But sometimes wrestling fans just like to have fucking fun. Here I have it first, out of nowhere, FUDGE it, and now it's turned to an SRS production, apparently.
I think we've done that. Didn't we do NXT, you and me, out of nowhere one time last year?
I don't know if it was a show or a moment, but I think you're right. Anyway, that was a fucking awesome match. Congratulations to Shelton Benjamin. Again, folks, Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are number 1 and 2 this Saturday in the Casino Gauntlet match on the first ever AEW National Champion. You want to place your bets now that the Hurt Syndicate's not going to win this freaking thing?
As long as it ain't a finger poke of doom, I'm good.
I think there's more justified respect for the AEW National Championship and AEW.
And they could go. I think they can go hard enough on each other that they won't.
You think?
They'll still have respect after, but sometimes the person in your way can be your own family. You got to bulldoze their ass.
You're not wrong there. What a match, by the way. Spew on my belly. Damn, you guys head kicked off though that one time, man. I got freaking turned inside out to Canada. That was so fucking awesome. Well, anyway. Again, thank you all for tuning into this impromptu. I guess I'll freaking do my freaking thing here. SRS stream. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Rage of Wrestling. Subscribe to Batty for Wrestling. And subscribe to Rock and Roll, Sam the Wrestling Collective, and our Mighty Morphin friend the Tilla, as well as I'm sure who's going to be its own rage in conflict communication, the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams, and follow us, of course, at the SRS Studios 2024 on the X. Again, you all make this possible. Please subscribe, comment, tell a friend. As the passion progresses, you want to dictate the conversation, super chat. It's as simple as that. Well, again, now we know number 1 and number 2. We know that Ricochet is also in it. We know Kevin Knight's also in it. I wonder who else could actually be in this Casino Gauntlet match. Because, again, it could be anybody.
They need to do some surprises, some New Japan people.
Well, considering it could be New Japan, ROH, CMLL, and AEW defended, that's not a bad shout-out.
I think Zack Sabre Jr. I think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be in this tournament, in the Casino Gauntlet. I'm calling it now. I'm going to say it now.
What?
Zack Sabre Jr. is going to end up in this tournament.
Do you think a Death Rider is going to end up in it? Because they're about to have a problem with company. Because here comes the Death Riders.
And I think...
oh, boy.
What the hell's going on? Why is she smacking the... Oh, okay.
He always does that to hype him up. You know that. Oh boy. Anyway, you were saying?
I lost his name. It'll pop into me. It'll pop in my head.
His brain fried.
Dude. That's what happens when you do impromptu.
Well, you get used to it, or you learn to master it like I do. And I'm going to master the fact that we got another impromptu tag match. Speaking of mastering things, how the fuck did AEW master the art of 2 rings, 1 cage, 3 words? I'll tell you how. Blood and guts, as we saw 10 men and 12 women go to the damnedest means to inflict personal injury on each other.
Now that I see the blood and guts, it reminds Gabe Kidd. He might be in it too.
Well, again, we also saw last week how Roderick Strong, the Paragon, and the conglomeration, as Jon Moxley quit again to a bloody, bleeding Kyle O'Reilly in a submission hold, and has called Kyle O'Reilly out for another match, anytime, any place. He's basically defying Kyle O'Reilly. Think about this, Walter. You can say what you want about the Death Riders, but they push this roster to violent means to try and work as hard, if not as hard as them. And now Jon Moxley is trying to pull Kyle O'Reilly's trump card, saying he got lucky. Can you do that day in, day night, in and out like we do? And to be frankly frank, that's what the Death Riders have done this last calendar year.
That's right. Whoa, Casino. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Death Run. I really did like my idea of the new takeover though. If Moxley just puts himself. Not every time somebody has to beat you up, kick you out of the group. Sometimes people can feel like they're in their own way, be smart enough to get out of their way.
Yeah,
and I feel like Moxley's one of those people that he can recognize it and come out of his way. Oh, the graphics! I love Orange Cassidy's graphic.
Freaking blurred graphic. Can't even read the damn text.
It's like 8-bit. It's like 8-bit Nintendo or something. I don't know.
From wherever, weighing whatever, feeling whatever, as he also said, post Blood and Guts. I never want to do that again. Yeah, I wonder why.
Either.
By the way, now Orange Cassidy has 100 singles wins. By the way, joining Jon Moxley up there at that record.
Even the way he gives his hand to the crowd is just like whatever.
I mean, he's literally whatever. He's like me. Sometimes you just don't give a fuck, Walter. And more often than not, I don't give a fuck a lot of times when it comes to anything on social media, what someone says in a social media chat. But I will say this. Clearly, Jon Moxley does give a fuck about Kyle O'Reilly and the fact that the audience has already been saying, you tapped out. You tapped out. Maria Shafir and Derek Garcia also looming. This past collision, we saw Derek Garcia get trash talked by Matt Menard and attack Daddy Magic. So again, Jon Moxley very volatile here, and of course, Cloud Casanova already jacked Orange Cassidy's jaw.
I don't know why this is stigma when you tap out. You would tap out too. Live to fight another day. That's smart.
Well, I'm about to say, especially on broken glass while you're bleeding, the ever resilient Jon Moxley, the Death Rider that just will not die and will continually push people to try and try and try. Hate him or love him, Jon Moxley has literally been a heartbeat, a violent one, a dangerous one of AEW, and Orange Cassidy just jacked him in the heart. Damn. Okay, well, this is a brawl. Screw the match. We got to fight.
I don't know how the ref plans on taking any kind of control of this match.
You got Death Riders out here. There's never control in those matches. You kidding me?
That's true.
What the hell are you talking about, control? Right now, Orange Cassidy apparently has not forgotten about what happened at Blood and Guts when Jon Moxley, the Death Rider, stapled his hand in his pockets.
Oof.
Oh, that was a big, mean, hard fist to the jaw right now. Cloud Guys knowing rather strong fighting inside them. I imagine they're legal with Bryce Rensburg here. And again, folks, this is another impromptu match. This was not an official match. Drop kick. Freaking mention on that graphic. Hard Irish whip to Jon Moxley in the timekeeper's area.
AEW pulled an us and just did it impromptu.
I mean, that's what they usually do, right? And sometimes it works. In this case, it makes sense because for all I know, this is going to be Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. Knife edge chop by Roderick Strong. Hey! Good grief, just fending him on the table. Open pawn strike by Claudio. You felt that one, didn't you, Walter?
Mm-hmm. Dude, right? Claudio's too. Shit.
And of course, Cassidy's head driven in the barricade, which apparently was not as painful as Claudio's.
Dude, no, but Claudio just smacks you the shit out of you, dude. There's no one pound for pound as strong as. I mean, there's bigger people and bigger muscles than Claudio, but there's a difference between gym strength and just pure physical strength.
You're not wrong there, bruv. Jon Moxley coming away. And of course, folks, we are tuning into Full Gear this week. It is Full Gear Week officially. Stay tuned as we got a shift. And you know we got a shift on HBO Max. It's a collision at 10 p.m. Standard Time with a special 3-hour go home as the countdown will immediately follow Collision to Full Gear. And we'll be coming Full Gear this Saturday on pay-per-view exclusively via HBO Max here in the States. And we will see them tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Standard Time. Hands in the pockets. Orange Cassidy engaged. Might try here. Double drop kick and Jon Moxley. And he'll make a wish with his legs. Oh, that's horrible right there. That's worse than the fingers. And of course, next we'll be covering AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve, folks, to give you the opening of the Continental Classic. The round robin 2-block tournament that AEW, of course, has created out of the G1 Climax standard, made into their own blue block, gold block, and the defending and reigning Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada will defend his throne. Oh,
that's crazy. Tag.
It's one of those things also, Walter, you just can't stop the Death Riders. That mentality that Daniel Garcia talked about. He's 100% correct. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. They keep on fighting. They keep on coming. And the Irish whip to Jon Moxley sent into the corner. Oh, driven down with a clothesline. And you hear the audience chanting, "You tapped out," as Jon Moxley has quit now twice in the last month.
Oh, my God. Would this Max stop it? No, it keeps jumping.
Over. DDT! I watch your wife right there, bro. And right now, Claudio taking Orange Cassidy up and over, landing on the apron. Orange Cassidy.
Not the Wi-Fi. I have a strong ass signal.
Okay, that's probably just your device then, because I'm perfectly fine. And right now, I don't know if the Paragon's fine, as Roderick Strong's fending off the world. Blind tap made by Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy up to the top rope, and Claudio rolling through John Cena. The crossbody carried up and over the stunner man.
Oh shit! Cassidy. Oh, he reversed that. I thought Claudio did some crazy ass move.
You know by now, Walter, you don't hoist up Orange Cassidy because that happens. Orange Cassidy going off. Look for the super.
He's hoisted him up again.
Oh, no, this is not going to end well this time, I think. We all know that Orange Claudio. What the hell
That's
is
a military
doing?
press.
Yeah, about to say it. Oh, God. I thought he was going to throw him over the barricade stage. Just dropped him arm first.
Oh, wait. He's backing up. He's going to drive him through it.
Well, running uppercut didn't do that. Rising knee strike didn't do it. Drove Claudio up and over. Excuse me.
Oh, my God.
Jon Moxley drives Roderick Strong up and over.
Let's not forget this. This is a regular match. The referee should be counting at this point.
There's nothing regular with a Death Rider.
That's true. That's an oxymoron.
I say, yeah, that's an oxymoron. And that's the barricade. Cassidy dives to the outside on the Death Riders.
I want those pants Cassidy has, damn it. They're fuck buttons.
Yeah, well, fuck television. We go to another commercial break as the Death Riders and the conglomeration and Orange Cassidy continue to fight in this madness. Oh, my gosh.
This referee needs a raise.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think any referee that deals with a Death Rider needs a raise. So we got another moment to breathe here, because, again, here's what AEW does. They constantly keep the action going. It's insanity here.
And we don't get picture-in-picture.
I'm about to say, if you're on match, you don't get picture-in-picture, but you do get a chance to talk, because, again, the Death Riders have pushed AEW to be better, to fight harder, to fight more violent. Take it for what you will, but you can't argue what Jon Moxley has done for AEW this last calendar year. Legitimately.
MVP of the company, I'm telling you.
But it does make me wonder, though, how many times do you quit? Do you show a vulnerability and it's not questioned? You got to imagine that Claudio Castagnoli has got to be eventually, or in the back of their minds, questioning Jon Moxley.
That's true. Maybe questioning himself.
Well, we'll see what happens here, because, again, as we talked about before, Jon Moxley tapped at the Kyle O'Reilly via submission and broken glass, bloodied to death in Blood and Guts last week. And, of course, at WrestleDream, Walter, you and I called him tapping out to Darby Allin and surrendering in that ridiculous I Quit match.
I never thought I would say that. I thought some shenanigans was going to happen that I quit. He literally tapped. That's crazy. To Darby.
Considering he was being choked and drowned at the same time, to your point, he literally probably saw his life flash before his eyes. You think about the extreme means, by the way. Think about what you just said. Think about what I just recapped. Extreme means it has taken to beat Jon Moxley. No one's beating him straight up in a wrestling match.
No, like people have get this. People have tapped him out more than people have pinned his shoulders to the mat. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I was about to say. And again, we'll figure out again this weekend, folks, who's on the call. So stay tuned. It's the holiday season. It's better to give than receive, and we want to continue to give you the gift of love, passion, progressive nature, and showcasing the good and the joy of professional wrestling. Damn it. And that's why Walter impromptu decided to do this thing, and it's turned into an SRS production. It is what it is here. As we're back here at AEW Dynamite Collision 3-hour special, impromptu tag team match. Wow, I'm tired. Orange Cassidy in the full Nelson right now by Jon Moxley, and Roderick Strong and Claudio Castagnoli in freaking tag team actions. Orange Cassidy is looking for the pocket. Let's not forget also, how about this, Walter, for a stat for you. Orange Cassidy took on Jon Moxley last year one-on-one at Full Gear for the AEW World Championship and lost.
Yeah, crazy.
Get to the midsection. The previous year, though, or a couple years ago, Jon Moxley lost the AEW International Championship to Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, seeing that full Nelson makes me think that, man, next week if we see the Hurt Lockout, so that it's all Bobby Lashley all for the whole tournament.
I'm about to say Bobby Lashley, the Continental Classic. I want my Kazuchika Okada versus Bobby Lashley match, please, at World's End. Swing and a miss.
I don't think I can handle that.
I can handle it because I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm a sickle professional wrestling. Oh, man. Blind shot to Claudio. And Roderick Strong with the help of Orange Cassidy. Back body drop. Orange Cassidy trying to reach out for the tag. Claudio holding Cassidy by the pockets, quite literally. I kid you not.
Yeah, he's literally pulling him by the pocket.
I'm about to say, but look at Orange Cassidy over the rope for the cover on Claudio too. Oh, damn.
I thought he was trying to go for that swing. That's some flexibility from Orange.
And about to say, he just got uppercut and oblivion as Roderick Strong got the big boom. There's your giant swing. Oh, very short swing, actually. Excuse me. And again, the Death Riders don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Similar to me, honestly. Claudio squaring up Orange Cassidy in the corner. Cassidy gets the boot up, or sneaker up, excuse me. Orange Cassidy, though, finding off Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. Dangerous territory here. Trying to create separation with him and Claudio. Out of the corner again. Dainty! And right now, critical moment to give Orange Cassidy to make the tap, but Roderick Strong, nowhere to be found, Walter!
I don't even. When did he get taken off? I didn't even notice him getting taken off the apron.
Impromptu big boot by Claudio. Tag me on both sides. Oh! Jumping leg lariat by Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong, one of the most complete athletes you ever see in that ring, by the way. Highly underrated, in my opinion. And extremely dangerous. Wrecking ball drop kick to Claudio. And Jon Moxley gets booted. Izaguri, knife edge chop. Roderick Strong just lighting up the former AEW World Champion.
Oh,
good grief. And then running forward, back and forward right now with these elbows, jacking Moxley's jaw, both sides of his jaw, might I add.
Dude, he's chopping the shit out of this man.
And face first goes Moxley, double underhook.
How are you still standing?
Right back two and turn him around. Looking for the stronghold. Will Moxley get up again? Not Daniel Garcia, though. Saving Jon Moxley. You're saying?
How was he standing after those running elbows?
Yeah, well, he just got dropped in his head. Death Rider, deep hook in the near leg, and Orange Cassidy with the save. Resilience and awareness and in-ring IQ is the answer, Walter.
It's true.
Orange Cassidy just lifted out of the ring by Claudio.
Dude, that was pure strength. That was a deadlift.
Again, we're talking about Claudio Castagnoli here. I'm just saying. Now, Death Riders might be looking for a doomsday device. Jon Moxley to the top rope. Roderick Strong to his position. Claudio pushing to Jon Moxley, though. And Roderick Strong!
Angle slam, I guess?
Olympic slam, that's correct. Yeah. Claudio Castagnoli. I'm about to say awkward landing for Jon Moxley there. The Little Riders. Now, Roderick Strong. Superplex!
Did you just make a pun?
I think you're rubbing off on me, Walter. That's right now, Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy right now is looking to deliver some of extra pulp. Orange Punch to Dare Garcia. Get to the midsection though. John Moxley hooking up to Orange Cassidy. Went for the death right. Orange Punch connects.
I think somebody's coming in the corner.
And get to your point with a Yuta. Again, the numbers. Again,
I saw. I didn't notice that was Yuta until he got close because he had a hood on when he first ran.
I'm about to say, and right now, Orange Cassidy. Come back, Claudia, pop up. Death.
Dude, the whiplash. He got hit by the European uppercut and then whiplashed off the rope, too.
Bulldog choke unconscious. John Moxley with a statement to Kyle O'Reilly.
Ironically, wins by submission.
And John Moxley refusing to let go right now. Sending
He's
a
saying
message to Conglomeration and Kyle O'Reilly.
He literally told the referee no.
Jesus. About to say, you see again, John Moxley has not forgotten what Kyle O'Reilly has done to him and has nearly done to him over the past 3 weeks. Again, it took blood and guts for Kyle O'Reilly to make John Moxley tap out.
Damn, look at Shapir's face. I think she's about to go in the ring.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait a minute!
Is that O'Reilly's music?
That's Kyle O'Reilly. The Violent Order's in the building. The man that made John Moxley tap out between the legs, now trapping John Moxley. Ankle lock. Apparently he left off in blood and guts.
He's visually tapping again.
John Moxley is tapping again.
Yes, he is.
And look at the smile of Kyle O'Reilly.
Dude, he's just taking Yuta's kicks and won't let go.
You're both saying Yuta and Garcia right now cheating away Kyle O'Reilly, who's finally wearing away.
Yeah.
He's still holding on. There's no stopping Kyle O'Reilly.
That's resilience.
This is
Resilience.
John Moxley's year-long upcoming. Remember, Kyle O'Reilly faced John Moxley when he went into surgery for a broken neck and was out for 2 years.
Dude, he's got it worse now. He rotated it up.
Exactly. It's an old man heel hook. Finally pulling John Moxley away.
That's not just damage to the ankle. That's the knee. That's everything.
Do you sure you want to face Kyle O'Reilly again, John Moxley? Because damn, he fired up. Kyle O'Reilly just made John Moxley impromptu aside tap out again.
I know this overused, but that was like a pit bull. They were literally kicking him and he wouldn't let go.
There's a reason why Kyle O'Reilly is called the violent artist, Walter. John Moxley came and look.
There was a point a couple of years ago I wouldn't even think I'd see Kyle O'Reilly again. Now look.
Uh-oh.
He's calling him out, I think.
Kyle O'Reilly accepted John Moxley's offer for a match of Full Gear, but he wants no holds barred.
Oh my God. Do you really want a no rules match with a Death Rider?
As he once again showed John Moxley, don't forget though, you tapped out. And he did, twice. Well, apparently got another match made. Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley, no holds barred at Full Gear.
You can call Kyle O'Reilly a lot of things. Can't call him a liar. He's speaking the truth.
Well, I'm sure Tony Khan will make that official very soon, folks, so stay tuned as John Moxley might be given his last rites if Kyle O'Reilly has his way. Let's not forget what Kyle O'Reilly did to Adam Cole when he was pushed to the limit, Walter. We very well might see the same thing here in AEW. And speaking of Full Gear, FTR will be challenging Brodito for the AEW Tag Team Championships. And we go back to the champs. Go ahead, Walter.
This is an impromptu regular tag match, and he can barely walk away. Imagine when he has a no holds barred match.
Well, to be fair, though, that also means that John Moxley also has free range to use his Death Riders and anything he wants to inflict Kyle O'Reilly.
He will.
Is that Full Gear? You're going empty-handed as they look to keep the AEW Tag Team Championships.
Nah.
Brodito can't be stopped. I love this team.
I do too. And now
Uh,
something I don't love.
well, again, the good news is 250 small feet aside, she'll never win the big one. As we'll be talking about Chris Statlander, because that's where it's at, damn it. Next week, this Saturday at Full Gear, when she beats Monet 1 year later. But coming up next, time to unify the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championships. As Red Velvet takes on Mercedes Monet after this commercial break. Fuck television. Okay, first off, I fucking love Kyle O'Reilly. And again, Jon Moxley, he just tapped out again, emphatically. Oh, man.
I got a feeling the next match is gonna piss me off. I don't want to see my queen looking at the lights.
Oh, another one of your queens that's gonna friggin' yeah. Well, let's talk about something more positive, okay? How about the fact that we got AEW Full Gear? And let's go ahead and bring up to speed on what the card is so far, shall we? Darby Allin has been caught up by Pac for a one-on-one match at Full Gear. It's now been made official. Darby Allin will face Pac. We just heard Kyle O'Reilly challenge Jon Moxley, as Jon Moxley says, can you do it again, anytime, any place, anywhere? Well, Kyle O'Reilly answered the call tonight, and it will be at Full Gear. In no holds barred, because Kyle O'Reilly wants to inflict as much pain on Jon Moxley as possible, since that's what Jon Moxley seems to love. He's a masochist for it. But remember, you tapped out again. It wouldn't surprise me if he does it again. Then again, Jon Moxley is for redemption. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about this match, but I'm also very excited.
I'm thinking he's probably gonna tap again.
And we'll find out. Brodito, of course, will defend the AEW Tag Team Championships against FTR. Mercedes Moné will challenge Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Championship. That's my main event, damn it. Because that's where it's at. 1 year later, redemption. The year of reformation reaches a conclusion. Damn it. Anyway, sorry. Got a little bit hot there. And Samoa Joe, go ahead.
Stats definitely.
The fuck yeah,
finally.
And, yeah, about to say. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Samoa Joe will challenge him and Adam Page for the WWE World Championship inside a steel cage. What the fuck? You said verbatim how many times now about this situation?
Well, I don't know. I lost count.
I'm about to say. And we, of course, Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega will take on the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander Donkawa's family for $1 million in a trios match. And we also know we will crown the first ever AEW National Champion through the Casino Gauntlet, a title we defended at AEW, ROH, CMLL, and New Japan, including Ring of Honor Final Battle, which is next month. So stay tuned for more on that.
That's gonna be so nuts. Like I really hope they do it with the titles.
We'll find out here soon enough. And of course, we know number one, number two. Number one is Bobby Lashley. Number two is Shelton Benjamin.
We're gonna start 1-on-1, and then pretty much every entrant after that is gonna become a handicap match.
I'm about to say, I mean, it might as well be, because again, they hurt people. And of course, Kyle Fletcher will defend the TNT Championship against. Oh, Kenny Omega speak.
Ooh.
No.
When did you ever think that that those two would be in the same frame again?
Honest answer, never. Buckshot improvement around 2 Avenue.
Jack Perry has a freaking shovel in his hand. Should I be worried?
I mean, he did excavate Luchasaurus from the grave.
Mm-hmm.
The side for gear? 1 million. No man left.
Are they about to add another match? Oh no.
No. Saturday, get a good night's rest. Got this money. Got them dollar bills. Because your time's coming. That's what you do. So for now, goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Kenny Omega seeing red right now. He wants to break Josh Alexander's ankle. There's no doubt.
And I could think of 7 reasons and 7 motivations for this match. This is literally a 7-figure match.
Yeah, but here is a match that I know you're looking forward to. Time for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship tournament to continue as Forever Lovers. Timeless stories from Mina Shirakawa. Take on Ots Winza and Rico. And look at this entrance.
Yeah. I feel like
They dance. They wrestle. Wow.
We're back in the Dick Tracy era.
I mean, I'm for it. Of course, we saw last week, though, on Blood Guts, how personal this got. And we know who these two wanted to face, as we saw Mina Shirakawa and Timeless Tony Storm involved in the conclusion. By the way, what a fucking war all 12 of those women brought. As Shafir, with a bare foot full of glass, stomped Maria Shirakawa and put her to sleep in mother's milk, unconsciously whipped by the TBS Championship by Megan Bain, as Timeless Tony Storm, held by the Triangle of Madness, surrendered to save her forever lover.
I don't even know how Mina's even here.
You're not going to keep Mina down, and the world wants Mina. We all want Mina, but I also love Windsor. The belts, by the way, the inaugural winners will hold those beautiful titles for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. And we have Alex Windsor and Rico in their second ever match together. Just saw this past Collision, a great match against Hyon and Maya World. As you look at the former Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Champion and the inaugural AEW Women's World Champion.
Right? People forget that. Oh, this is about to be a fun match.
And Thomas Toy Storm said it's nothing personal. I don't look at you two as sex partners, but I do have respect for you all. And there you see the bracket again, Walter. Tonight we're going to still have Megan Bain, Rhea Shafir versus Ty J. And still to come, Sister Sin will take on Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, the Babes of Wrath. One of these 16 will be the inaugural AEW Women's Tag Team Champions.
That won't be fun later, that match.
Well, clearly, you know what Thomas Torres and Mina Shirakawa wants. Referee Aubrey Evers for this contest. Let's hear for Aubrey!
Damn. The winner of this match got to face the winner.
Here we go.
You got to face Bane and Shapir, possibly.
Kind of a tie up here. Again, to your points to the come tonight. Megan Bain, Rhea Shafir taking on Ty J, Ty Mello, and Anna J. There you see right now, clean breaker. First time, by the way, we're ever seeing Mina Shirakawa and Rico together in the ring. Nice kick to the knee there. Fall up, drop kick.
Ah, yeah, huh?
That's the first time ever matchup on many fronts. Cover, bridging out is Rico. Of course, Rico's so petite, incredible tenacity. Cover up the crossbody, and Mina bridging out, and hello. Mina apparently doing the same thing Rico did. I'm fine. Schoolgirl, roll through. Shut up, Walter. Drop out the legs, crossbody. Whoa.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to say anything, dude. I know your brain. Stalemate. I want this one-on-one. Did I mention how much I love this women's division?
How did Japan miss these two fighting?
And Thomas Tony Storm squaring up. Oh, this is going to be good. Nope, wait a minute.
What the hell are they doing?
I think Windsor and Thomas Tony Storm are having a impromptu dance-off.
She wants to test his strength, and she won't give her the open
We know how
palm.
these two go. There you go. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Again, we'll be covering around Foul Bow, folks, by the way. Friday, December 5th. I kind of wish I was going, but it is what it is. Wow, look at this test of strength, though. And you see right now the way odds Windsor's bridging the schoolgirl roll up. One count.
I missed the graphic. Where is it?
Don't worry about it. We'll get it later from Ring of Ours website. They're just having ticket stuff, dude. I already know the date because I was going to go, but I decided not to because I didn't have the money. Pearls are passions.
It's in Ohio?
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. Part of GalaxyCon. Nice deep arm drag. Take over there by Thomas Toy Storm. Counter deep arm drag by Odds Windsor. Sidestep. Of course, Odds Windsor and Thomas Toy Storm have tangoed together as tag team partners as well. I think she caught her on the throat there. Good to see Charles Schultz also in the chat here. And now Rico and Odds Windsor double teaming Tony Storm. I love the teams that use their partners as weapons.
You sure do.
It works so effectively when you know how to. I'm just saying. Oh, clubbing shot by Windsor. Now setting up Rico for a catapult into Thomas Toy Storm in that corner with a jumping forearm. And of course, the cover. Two, you got to consider also Alex Windsor and Rico were not part of Blood and Guts. So they got to be coming in here fresher.
Oh, yeah, right. That's an advantage there. They didn't get 2 cages of hell.
Oh. To be fair, Thomas Toy Storm is the one that dipped her fist in glass and had a mirror thrown in her face, and also came in with pearls thrown across someone else's head.
Bro, damn, that backbreaker. Shit.
Nice drop toe hold there. Running drop kick to the side. Mina Shirakawa legal now. Slingshot. Tornado cover. 2. Mina gets
Why do these two work so well as a team? I didn't know this is the team that I needed this year.
Are you serious?
It kind of came out of randomness.
Dude, they face each other. They bring out an AEW Women's World Championship at Double or Nothing. Pop up.
I know. That's
Dun,
when
dun.
it started developing this lovers quarrel, I guess you call it. Tony called it crazy
to be
shit.
fair, it's about when Mina Shirakawa first came in AEW when we had the Glamour, Mariah May, and Timeless Tony Storm. So honestly, they've known each other since last year's Forbidden Door, if we're being perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I love this shit. And, of course, full gear prevented by DC. And you see Escalera with the cross body to the Forever Lovers. Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa versus Rio announced winner. Who punched their ticket into the semifinals? Stay tuned versus required picture-in-picture. Fuck television.
If there was ever a living embodiment of big things come in small packages, it's real.
There's a reason why she beat Nyla Rose, become the inaugural AEW Women's World Champion. And about to say, listening to that whole promo just hit my head. Another reason we haven't seen Takeshita lately. He's close to Bushi and Nakazawa as well. Josh Alexander has truly made this personal. You're very on point there, Sandy. As of course, on Saturday, we saw Josh Alexander break possibly Maka Nakazawa's ankle backstage. And Kenny Omega, of course, wasn't there. And again, good to see everybody in the chat. Everyone's having a fun, incredible time. This is AEW Dynamite Collision. We are live, impromptu here, and having a hell of a good time with AEW as we get ready for full gear this Saturday. Hope you all continue to be along for the ride and stay tuned with us. Before we do this for all the biggest shows, reviews, and specials across all fans wrestling. Shout out to AEW fam. Shout out to the Kanji King of ATW, King A-Train. Anthony, keep your spirit up strong, brother. I'm always here for you, man. And again, we got AEW Full Gear, Survivor Series. We got Ring of Honor Final Battle, TNA Final Resolutions. We got the Continental Classic culmination at World's End. We got Thanksgiving Eve Dynamite next week. John Cena's final match at Saturday Night's main event before we head into the new year with Wrestle Kingdom 20 and Michael All Japan like we did at the beginning of the year, Walter, with who knows what Marigold and Noah might do. And Stardom. About to say, though, commercials.
Also got Deadline coming in December.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing, too, I suppose. Wait.
Bro.
Wait. What was the word I was going to say? Oh, yeah. Not my NXT! Anyway.
I don't know. It's interesting. Like, I saw that Cena gets to call the participants in the Iron Survivor match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Cena gets to say who's the participants. This is going to be interesting.
Okay, maybe Deadline will actually be somewhat tolerable for me. I don't know. If nothing else, it'll probably be me just going like an auctioneer again because the clock runs up to 25. But we'll see soon enough. And again, as I said before, Mina Shirakawa and Thomas Toy Storm have known each other since last year. Hell, when Thomas Toy Storm lost the Women's World Championship, they were a tag team in Stardom for a short duration.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, last year in October. Again, I'm the guy that knows all the facts and all the history. And of course, Mina Shirakawa is a former Wonder Stardom champion. Thomas Toy Storm, record-setting 4 WWE Women's World Champion, who lost it to Chris Statlander when she called for her own bloody murder and had a follow-up murder at Wrestle Dream in a great one-on-one match. Meanwhile, as Windsor coming back from possible debilitating career-ending surgery on her knee, of course, Mrs. Bruv, as well Ospreay recovers from neck surgery. Her and Rico just became a duo, but have become very well known with each other, actually, prior to this. Not much history, though, in the ring with each other, though. And, of course, Rico, the first ever AEW Women's World Champion, all the way back in 2019 as we have back her to AEW Dynamite Collision 3-hour special. The AEW Women's Tag Team Championship tournament continues. First round action as the winner of this match will take on Megan Bain Rhea Shafir versus Ty J. Still to come later tonight. Rico right now trapping Mina Shirakawa in the center of the ring. By the way, if you did not see the promos by Thomas Storm on Saturday, you need to.
Those are some nice looking titles.
I was about to say, they actually look like something that's not just a freaking, logo prop.
Mm-hmm.
What? I didn't say it out loud. Up, roll through by Mina Shirakawa. Now stepping through, positive for the glamorous figure 4 leg lock. Wait a minute. Rico caught. Oh, that's
What is she doing? Oh, shoot.
2-for-1 special here. Now Mina needs to make the tag, though.
I swear I thought she was going to hang on to her like a choke from that DDT.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, but instead, Thomas Storm drop kicks out Windsor. And the Mongolian chops now being applied. Snapmare here. Both women so well respected of one another, of course. Previously tag partners earlier this year. Drops Windsor hard with that boot during her feud with Athena, of course. Athena Mercedes Moné thankfully eliminated from this tournament. Thomas
I don't even know if
Windsor up from face
is there a word to describe Tony's offense? Because I don't think Unorthodox does it justice.
Well, it's not brought to you by Blue Chew, but there certainly is a uniqueness to Thomas Tony Storm. About to say, Thomas Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa taking control here. The tag made. And what's this? Now Mina hoisted up by Tony, up on the shoulder.
They're doing what you love best.
Oh! A sister tornado off the shoulder of Tony Storm for a 2 count. Almost like a full throttle.
That's a lot of
women want to take it to full gear, obviously.
That adds extra weight and extra oomph on the impact. I'm surprised she was able to kick out.
Oh! Grabbing those knees down, Mina Shirakawa, the odds Windsor. Nothing you could do in that modified half Romero special. And right now, time to the legs of Windsor was probably going to go over the figure 4 leg lock. Windsor using the left leg, though, to kick Mina off. Oh, back kick.
I did not love Mina.
How can you not love Mina Shirakawa? Up and around. Blue Thunder Bomb counter. 2. Damn it.
Oh, my God.
I don't even hear it. Tab made by Rio. Kaza, door up. Wait a minute. Oh, nice. Larry at the back of the head. Double stump follow up and a front kick. Great combination by Windsor Rio. Cover by Rico and a 2 counts.
That was close.
Dora Bulldog. Cannonball by Windsor. That was very close. Rico and Mina are legal. And right now the advantage firmly in favor of Rico and Windsor. Did not think I would be saying that. And Rico, double stomp. And Mina gets out of the way. Spinning Solbot. Oh, the back fist. Good night.
Oh, that will knock you out.
Literally knocks her out. And she might tap her out. Figure 4 leg lock applied. Rico in serious trouble here, middle of the ring. Rico fighting back, though. We talk about the tenacity of Rico, now turning over Mina Shirakawa, reversing the pressure.
Yeah, look at Tony in the corner.
And Tony just rolling back. Now Mina back in control. Aubrey, though, pushing Tony out of the way. Windsor now pushing Rico back in control. Aubrey trying to get Windsor out of the ring. Both of these women tied up here. And Windsor and, and Tony, whoops, swing and a miss. Oh, the headbutts. Breaks the cover up. Good God.
Breaks the submission.
This is fucking awesome.
That's one way to break it.
Yeah, no kidding. Just knock each other out unconscious and fall on top of the opponents. Rico and Mina still fighting. Crowd chanting is awesome. I agree. This is professional wrestling. Snapdragon by a woman trained by Kenny Omega. Here's the cover. Hook on the far leg on that. It's a 2 count. Mina's gonna kick out. Rolling elbow. Rio goes down. Cover by Mina. Oh.
Dude, she hit her with that back fist and now a rolling elbow. Rio should be out of it.
Tag made. Swing and a miss. Windsor and Tony Storm now legal. The beefier of the the beefier of the 4 women. I mean that politely, of course. Inside Russian leg sweep. Oh, short range lariats. And now Windsor hooking up Tony Storm. Bat drop suplex. Take her down. The cover. Hook at the far leg. And a 2 count.
Tony's pretty beefy in her own right.
I'm not even going to comment on that. Double up kick. Tony Storm now. Swing and a miss. Windsor. Standing switch. Exchange here. And Mina. Oh, high kick. Oh, the third suplex. Rico now. And Mina. Now Tony. Continues to Rico. And Mina with the
legal
suplex.
Windsor, right?
Yeah. Walter. Lights, camera. And let's get a second tag. Oh.
Do you need a stunt double yet, ladies? Yeah, I'll take your place.
And it's a Storm Zero. Cover. Oh, that's a wrap for the Lovers Advance.
Cut.
Tremendous.
Anybody ever need a stunt double to take that move? I volunteer.
Walter, you freaking idiot. Anyway, Nina Shirakawa and Thomas Toy Storm have punched themselves to the next round of the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Two men that lost everything might gain the world together as the inaugural Women's Champions. Still to come, Ty J versus Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne to see who faces Thomas Toy Storm and Shirakawa in the next round. Mutual respect.
How much?
Rico.
I don't know how much they want to celebrate because the team they got waiting if Megan Bayne advances.
Yeah, we've got Renee Paquette right now speaking. Renee Paquette giving us the numbers and the stats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, breaking news. Tony Khan.
What? In the finals four? What'd you say?
Wow. Big time ramifications there as Renee Paquette just says that the winner of the two matches tonight will meet the other two teams in a four-corner match at Full Gear, and the winner of that match will decide who they face in the semifinals.
Oh, shit.
Wow, that really could change the entire picture of this tournament as we go backstage with Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe.
Pick your poison, huh?
Literally, yes. Pick your poison.
Damn, that title looks good on Kyle.
And I'm about to say, he's been a hell of a TNT champion.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if Kyle Fletcher wins this set, he breaks the record for the most defenses as a TNT champion in a singles run.
I'm surprised they're able to stand in front of each other without brawling.
I'm about to say, yeah, you're right.
Give me that TNT title, baby!
I can't imagine Mark Briscoe in the freaking Don Callis family. I'm just saying. About to feed my family. A conglomeration, man. That's a sitcom that I would watch. We blend together.
Poor guy. All respect to him and his wrestling capability, but I doubt he can even spell TNT.
How dare you? How dare you? Sign up for gear. TNT down the line. No disqualification. I will not be in my family. Not
He's gonna feel froggy.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna be making my family proud. When I walk through that door, oh crap!
No!
And it's a zero.
That was a setup.
A freaking course.
That was a setup.
You think?
Beach.
Don Callis is worse than any landlord, anybody I've ever heard of. Ooh. I'm glad I could help because Takeshita couldn't. Protokada.
I can't wait for those two to hit.
Beach. As we got a commercial break, fuck television. First off, this show's been fucking amazing. Still to come tonight, we have Heyman versus Katsuyori Shibata and Kazuchika Okada goes one on Mascara Dorada in a double Jeopardy match. And Maria Shafir and Megan Bayne take on Anna Jay and Ty Mello. So to bring it up to speed, we just saw timeless Tony Storm and Ina Shirakawa, the Forever Lovers. I love this fucking team. Take on Oz Windsor and Rico. Great match. The Forever Lovers advance. We now know it's Forever Lovers, Sisters of Sin, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, and the winner of Mega Banger Shafir and Ty will join the field of 4. Those 4 teams will face off this Saturday in a 4 corners tag team match where the winner gets to choose their opponent in the semifinals, completely rearranging the brackets.
That's so crazy.
Holy hell. I mean, to be
Damn.
fair, it's one of those things we knew the initial, the field. We didn't know what team was going to face who, and Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata, they won, and it chose the Citizens of Sin. Now, of course, Fekla made sure that they didn't advance, but the fact they're doing it like this, it makes things even more interesting, because think about it, Walter. We could see Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron take on Megan Bain or Shafir, or take on Ty J. We could see the Citizens of Sin take on Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa, or Mega Bain and Shafir, or Ty J. There's a number of ways this could go now.
I wonder if they did that to avoid another face versus face match like we just had.
I mean, to be fair, that face-to-face match was fucking awesome, but you wouldn't be too far-fetched considering we got a heel team that advanced, we got baby faces, and we could see another heel team advance, another babyface team advance, as more Full Gear developments continue to ensue here on this incredible show. Broto Okada. I don't know if I can get behind that, and I'm just waiting for Takeshi to clock Okada.
Yeah, so much for the family.
I would say this family is doomed to fall apart, but it needs to happen sooner rather than later, in my opinion.
Well, you know what they say about most families, they're dysfunctional.
I'm about to say, what family is functional? Shoot, our family ain't even functional, apparently. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to say any names, but you know who you are. Anyway, again, thank you all for tuning in. Are y'all having a great time like us? You enjoying a Dynamite Collision? Again, this is a 3-hour special. Walter, we still got an hour and 15 minutes, by the way. Buckle in, bruv. So, again, I hope y'all enjoying this. So, please, if you are, please subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Stay tuned for to be presenting AEW Full Gear tomorrow night live. I will be hosting it. Who knows who'll be joining me? And, of course, this Saturday, we're covering AEW Full Gear in full. So, you all can stay tuned for more on that as we return to AEW Dynamite.
I feel spoiled this week by wrestling after the Raw we had and now this Dynamite.
Yeah, you're not wrong, though. And we got the bastard Pac.
Dude, he looks so damn different.
Right? I promise I would pick your neck. In reality, that didn't happen. I should have turned a corpse to the Burns room instead. Well, maybe I did both.
I need to strap in and get me a drink. Hang on.
Go for it. Nobody has seen or heard from you since. You're probably intimidated or totally scared. But like maybe I did take things a little too far. So, Dabe, the boy who never quits. We still have the backbone. Do me a favor and answer my question. And don't worry. I'm challenging you to legitimate competition. No nonsense. No weapons. No catapults. No tasers. No fires. Just me and you. When you're stripped all your bells and whistles, there's no way on planet Earth that someone like yourself can compete at the level of a legitimate athlete like me. Wow. Pac really pulling Darby Allin's merit as a wrestler and as a man. The bastard Pac, as only we know him. And speaking of bastards of a different sort, here comes Samoa Joe, 1/3 of the AEW Trios champions, joining commentary as we get ready for Heyman Page versus Katsuyori Shibata. Samoa Joe, of course, will be challenging Heyman Page, as I so eloquently said, this Saturday to a rematch for the AEW World Championship, but this time inside a steel cage. And Full Gear has been a mixed bag of positive history and absolute agony for the Hangman. A loss in the Texas Death Match to Swerve Strickland, claiming the AEW World Championship from Kenny Omega. A loss to Switchblade Jay White. A loss in trios actions to the Death Triangle. And now this year, Heyman Page will ride into Full Gear against Samoa Joe once again, but this time inside a steel cage. And hopefully Tony Schiavone will not be put to any harm. Don't move a muscle, Tony Schiavone. Clearly, Samoa Joe did not forget about Tony Schiavone's little shared Halloween trickery. All right, as we get ready for Katsura Shibata. First time seeing Katsura Shibata in singles action as a heel. Let's fucking go. No Shibata phone. Of course, AEW Trios champions, the ops never lacking. Former Ring of Honor Pure champion Katsura Shibata with an AEW Dynamite record of 11-4.
My kids are gonna be mad at me.
Oh, the Heyman's mad. He just ducked Shibata from the side.
Ow. What the hell?
Heyman Page not wasting any time here, not letting Shibata get a chance. And Heyman, you see him literally throwing Shibata in the timekeeper's area. Damn. And of course, Heyman Page not 100%. And again, if Samoa Joe gets involved there, he will be stripped of his AEW title shot this Saturday. He can do nothing.
Heyman didn't give him a second to breathe.
Well, Heyman's got a bad neck. He's got bad ribs, and he knows he's less than 100%. He needs to take the advantage here. And with Samoa Joe unable to physically touch him, this is the best opportunity for Heyman to make sure that he has nobody that can help him. Again,
wow.
I appreciate Tony Khan for actually having some integrity to make sure that championship matches don't have any tomfoolery ahead of time with the competitors. It's a very smart idea. Shibata, Belvin's on the way, just booted Hangman, and it's already taking back control.
I don't know how smart it is for Hangman to accept these matches with those compromised ribs, though.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's one of Heyman's maybe worst traits, Walter. He thinks with his heart versus his mind. He puts his body on the line for AEW. You heard what he said. He was willing to go through death to get this AEW World Championship back. And now that his manhood, his pride, his competitiveness has been called into question by Samoa Joe and has been taken advantage of, he's not going to take that lightly, even at the expense of his own well-being.
Oh!
Oh, boy, this can end well. Shibata setting up a chair now.
What's it going to do? Drop toe home?
I mean, giving Heyman a seat right now. By the way, folks, this is not no disqualification. This is a simple, standard one-on-one match. And Shibata, runs into Heyman's elbow. Now, Heyman giving Shibata his front two seat. And Heyman now, what the hell is the Heyman faking here? Run at the Shibata, big cowboy boot sends Shibata up into our seat.
Did it even officially start, though? Because he ambushed
the
him.
bell rung, I assure you.
Yeah.
The bell did ring.
Okay.
Turner is trying to get them back inside the ring. Cowboy a little bit hot tonight.
A little bit?
Cowboy rage here in Boston.
Just a little bit, huh?
I mean, it's him and Adam Page. I mean, we've seen this man do the damnedest things to competitors that get on his bad side, whether it was personal or professional. With Samoa Joe, would you consider it personal or professional, Walter?
Both.
Good answer. And Charles, you are more than welcome to join Sleepy Dating tomorrow night. I'll see you for AW Full Gear, Sleepy Dating, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you all for that as well. And the Irish Whip right now. And Walter, if you're not asleep, you're always welcome too, bruv. The Irish Whip, Shibata, send the corner. Now, hey, man. Oh, that's Shibata's boot. And again, like I said, not the first time these two men have shared a ring together on opposite sides, but it's the first time we're seeing Shibata in this type of mood. Again, the taped up body of Heyman Page for this proficient technician, former multiple-time never-weight champion. That is a huge danger for the AEW World Champion. Backbreaker. Walk on!
I wouldn't want to face Hangman in the mood he's been in.
What a short-range lariat, though. Nasty whiplash affected Katsura Shibata, who's been on concussion protocol in his career. Covered now by Heyman. 2 count looking at Samoa Joe.
Ooh.
You see Heyman casting a look to Samoa Joe, by the way.
If looks could kill, Samoa Joe would be dead right now. Yeah, but you know what that is? It's distracting.
Oh, yeah, right. Shibata taking advantage from behind. If nothing else, Samoa Joe is in the champ's head. Why wouldn't he be? He dropped the man with a muscle buster on the damn championship.
That's the last thing you want to do is let somebody be in your head when you got a title match coming up.
And you definitely don't want to be less than 100%. It's Shibata going to softly kill Heyman before Saturday. Stay tuned, folks. Restaurant Quiet picture as this match continues. Fuck television. Don't go anywhere.
Psychological warfare is a real thing, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, bruv. Okada wants him and Tanahashi in the main event, Wrestle Kingdom 20 over Tsuji and Takeshita. This is one example of the jealousy Okada has for Takeshita. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. It's really how you look at it. It would be a situation going all the way back to Wrestle Kingdom 8, if that happened, when the Intercontinental Championship with Nakamura and Tanahashi surpassed Okada and Naito and made Naito ungovernable. But in this day and age, it's Tanahashi's final match. With all due respect to Tsuji and Takeshita, Tanahashi is New Japan, period. I think it's justified that he mains events.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just one of those things right now. What do you think sold the Tokyo Dome out more? Takeshita and Tsuji, or Tanahashi's final match now being with Okada?
Tanahashi's final match.
I rest my case, Your Honor. Just saying. Anyway, as this match, of course, continues, again, I do wonder, though, if Joe loses, what does Joe do after this?
I don't know. He talked about like he don't have much left in terms of his in-ring career, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't have much to prove either, so I don't know.
And again, Heyman and Page, you wonder what his holiday season will ensue. Has he been naughty or nice? You think twice. You tell me. In the Continental Classic, I can't imagine Heyman involved in that. He's the freaking AEW World Champion. But, of course, we'll learn the Continental Classic, I imagine, either at Full Gear, if not after.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandy backing up my point, but it was a fan vote. By the way, Strange, we're almost at the end of 2025. We haven't talked about Naito since May. Been doing silent work in Germany. Well, you know, tranquilos de Japón. They've been busy still, subtly. But, yeah, it's kind of been a quiet afterthought when you think about it, Sandy. And I almost wonder, would they resort to the fan vote again with only 1 month left for this situation? Or would they listen to the freaking president? Let's not forget, folks, Tanahashi is the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just saying. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Anyway, did I mention I'm having so much fucking fun tonight right now?
Yeah.
Commentator mode. Damn it, Walter, you lovable idiot.
Yeah.
You freaking leveled me up. And stay tuned, folks. We'll be up here soon enough with Super Reliable Gaming again. Lee and me and Will of Fortune. Further TMNT. Maybe Charles won't fall down manhole this time. And we might bring out our side scroll beat 'em ups and one-on-one competitions as we're back here in this one-on-one match in AEW Dynamite with him and Page and Katsura Shibata. Paul Turner, the official. Samoa Joe on commentary. If Samoa Joe gets physically involved, though, the match this Saturday will be canceled and Samoa Joe will surrender his championship opportunity. Now,
did you get that email from AEW?
What email? Oh, Follow Slam.
If you order within
I'm an AEW insider, so I get all the emails from them.
If you pre-order it, you get it for cheaper.
No, I didn't. I don't think I saw it. I gotta look that up. Kip up on that cowboy. And if that's the case, then I know what I'm doing literally tomorrow. Right on Lariat right now. Again, folks, right now, him and Page will face Samoa Joe this Saturday at the AEW World Champions Online inside a steel cage. Hey, man, Wrecking Ball Lariat drops about a hard on the apron.
You have to do it in the next 2 days, 22 minutes, 22 hours, and 14 seconds.
Oh, perfect. I got plenty of time. Plancha drops Shibata on the floor. Just looking at Samoa Joe saying everyone can't count to 3. Again, like you said, though, Walter, Samoa Joe clearly in Heyman's head. Half the time, facing Samoa Joe is more mental than physical, if being perfectly honest here, bro.
Yeah.
And right now, Katsura Shibata dropped back in the ring by Heyman and Page. Heyman might be looking to hook Shibata. Can his back support him, though? Again, the back. Again, Heyman and Page putting his own body in rest here, even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, swing and miss. Shibata, STL, back heel trip.
I think, you know what? It's not his
Follow up.
job to win tonight. It's just to soften him up again. Just
Didn't you
like,
say that about Hobbs and Hobbs got sent to the
yeah,
hospital?
I'm just saying. As long as he does somewhat effective.
And right now the PK tonight, Hammond again hooking up Shibata. Can't do it though. Shibata escapes. Renegade choke applied. Amen. Nice drop down escape. Oh! Runs into Lariat. Shibata though runs in with the boots. I still can't believe we call Katsura Shibata matches 2025. I love pro wrestling.
Right?
Samoa Joe just days away, possibly becoming a two-time AEW World Champion. Men's World Championship, excuse me. Okay, and we look at both championships on an equal playing field, but we justify it by gender. Respect. And Shibata fake out. Oh! What the hell?
Ouch.
He just kicked that second turnbuckle, go straight up into Hangman's. Never mind.
Yo, he hung him upside down too.
Again, it's the dastardly nature that Samoa Joe has infused in the wrestler. The disrespectful nature to the champion. Hesitation drop kick. Heyman is somehow able to skin the cat, though, and avoid that assault. Heyman out of the corner. Buckshot. Whoop. And German suplex. Heyman back to his feet, though. Rolling lariat denied. Shibata. Push Heyman. Well, almost the punter. Oh, hello. Tommy, though, applied now by Katsura Shibata. Cross-arm breaker applied. How much more dangerous Shibata right now with this Hulish factor, Walter?
I don't know. He's dangerous. But you know what else, too? That even though it's your arm, that's still so close to your rib, it's stretching out your rib.
And about to say again, further compromising the core of Heyman, but Heyman's reach saves him as he finds a rope break. And right now, Shibata bringing Heyman back towards center. Heyman trying to kick Shibata off. I think that was right across the nose. Waistlock applied again. The slip out. Heyman, Shibata, reverse ankle lock applied. Now transitioning the hold. And we see how dangerous Shibata is with an ankle lock particularly.
Uh-huh.
Heyman, though, you almost wonder, is it better for Heyman to tap out here, save himself for Saturday? Why take more of yourself out before facing Samoa Joe inside steel cage? Rope break applied again.
Well, there's a reason it's one of the deadly sin, but I think there's too much pride. Too much pride to do that.
What a lariat as Heyman retrieves his boot. Uh-oh. And Heyman caught and loaded. Shot! Lariat! Bang! Cover! Two! Heyman with the win!
You know the referee saw him hit him with the boot, right?
He didn't hit him with the boot. He hit him with a lariat. The boot slipped off Heyman's foot in the ankle lock.
Well,
and you see Samoa Joe's incensed right now.
I think he watched WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, about to say, apparently, Heyman Page survives the ops as Dynamite is about to go off the air and we transition in the collision. Stay tuned, folks. You're still with us for another hour as Heyman Page prepares for Samoa Joe at full gear inside the steel cage. And again, Heyman cannot touch Samoa Joe and vice versa, or Samoa Joe will forfeit his World Championship match this Saturday. As again, we go now to a.
What happens if Hangman touches him first?
Well, I guess if he's provoked, I guess all bets are off, but that would be stupid. I'm just saying. That's Joe. It's got Mike.
Do I have to switch? It
Yes.
says your event has ended.
You have to switch. Let's
damn it, Matt.
Although you may be surrounded by thousands of crazy ass fans tonight. This is accurate. I'm one of them. Though you may be at the commentary desk. Where's the commentary? All but a Poncho. All but Poncho. Your head. Oh, damn. Call back. Poncho Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, you are now alone. This is accurate.
I wonder if there's a hidden member of the ops all of a sudden, Noah.
When do you remember this? I don't know, man. We'll talk about that in a moment. When do you remember that you don't have Will Hobbs? Because I sent him to the hospital. When do you remember? Catch your butt. Oh, damn. Damn. Man, damn.
You don't have Sabata. You don't have.
Joe was Barley. I want you. Don't forget to remember what I did last time. I was last inside of a steel cage with one man. Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't think he'll. I don't think he'll forget.
Is that Saturday? I swear to God, I'll do it again. Oh God, no.
No, please don't do that. Please don't do
Well, the
that. You went.
champion's been pushed over the edge as we might go beyond full gear, Walter. We might take it into overdrive. If that Heyman shows up Saturday night, Joe might be the one put to sleep. Joe's lip quivering right now. You can imagine the rage boiling inside both champion and challenger. Either way, both these men will release it all inside that steel cage Saturday at full gear.
You can ask.
Collision. Here's the replay, by the way. Again, well, didn't hit him with the boot. The boot slipped off, and then he hit him with that lariat that sent that boot flying.
All right, yeah.
As Heyman retrieved it, went onto the apron, and once again, Buck shot lariat. Man, that lariat. And then, bam! Payback for him with the low blow. Cowboy boot up in Shibata. Returning the favor. Samoa Joe truly left all alone. Whoa.
That's what we think.
I suppose that is true.
There's a lot of people say there's always a plan B, right?
I suppose, but at the end of the day, what sort of plan do you bring that doesn't involve a fire extinguisher? Heyman Page looks ready to go for Saturday. Definitely not 100%. Samoa Joe more than ready to tear Heyman apart and seize the World Championship. Let's go backstage to FTR and Stoke.
I don't know how smart it is, man. Noah, Samoa Joe is a beast. You really want to go less than 100% against him?
I mean, it's Heyman Page we're talking about here. I'm just saying.
In a cage, nonetheless. I mean, you can ask Swan what happens when he's in a cage, though.
About to say, Swerve is still, of course, recovering from injury. We all
Swerve, yeah.
Yeah, and Walter, nice job, by the way, man. Botch. Oh my gosh, I fucking love this company and this show. Of course, FTR lost the 8-man All-Star tag this past Saturday on Collision. We're not involved in the decision.
Can we take this big-headed man off my TV?
You mean the man that gets no hose?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
His hose goes.
Hey, man, looking to unleash the past in the present. Good grief. This match will be hanging our hats on. This will be hanging our legacy by. It is one of those things, though, that FTR definitely could be a WWE Tag Team Champions again. I just don't know if Saturday is their day.
Damn, they'll be 10-time champs?
That's correct. They would be 10-star FTR. Of course, he had to bring up the Abuela again. How dare you? All right. Well, again, strong words by FTR. And speaking of strong, all the hell, the strongest American athlete hailing down from freaking Athens, Greece. Penelope Ford, and so here comes the Megadeth Megan Bain as we get ready for women's tag team matches. The tournament continues. Time for Megan Bain Rhea Shafir versus Tymel and Anna Jay. And all I gotta say is good luck.
She's literally made an Amazonian. Wonder Woman couldn't touch this woman.
This woman, this athlete, this anomaly gracing AEW's presence this year. One of the most driven, hardworking, improved athletes this year, in my opinion. And I also want to put this in perspective, Walter. She's involved in the Goddess of Stardom tag team tournament alongside Hanako. There's a chance that Megan Bain might become a double tag team champion across two companies.
That's how she's staring at those titles.
Yeah, but she's also alongside a problem that has yet to get a solution. And you called it yourself, Walter, the most lethal combatant in Blood and Guts, Rhea Shafir.
She scares me.
Now she scares you?
She always scared me.
Okay, so now she scares you even more, is basically what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I don't blame you after what we saw Megan Bain and Rhea Shafir, what they were capable of unleashing inside Blood and Guts. Being part of the winning side and being part of the decision. Of course, the team brought Impromptu to the Penelope Ford, turned her UCL. I wish Penelope Ford the best in her recovery. And again, folks, the winner of this match will go on to a 4-corner match this Saturday to determine who they face in the semifinals.
I wonder who they would pick.
Well, who would you pick?
That's a good question. I don't think these two even give a damn.
I'm about to say, Ty J just wants to fight. And we already saw Ty Mello on the end of Mother's Milk this past Saturday on Collision. If it wasn't for Thomas Tony Storm, Ty Mello would have been left put to sleep. As Lana J was unable to compete Saturday night due to sickness. But I said it before, I'll say it again. Ty J are the original duo of the AEW women's division. So there's a lot on the line for these two, honestly. They've never been stronger unless they've been with each other. More than singles competitors, more than being part of an inner circle, sports entertainers, mother, etc. Ty J are at their best when they're together. So I feel like they have the most to prove in that balance.
Respectfully, this is like lambs walking themselves into the slaughterhouse, though.
Yeah, it feels like already ran them off.
Yeah.
This contest, bell rings are underway, and Ty Mello is looking to be the solution to the problem, Rena Shafir, after what happened Saturday. Nice judo takeover. Let's not forget Brazilian multiple black belt, by the way. And there you see it, Walter. Take a look. 4-way tag. The winner gets to pick the stipulation for the semifinals match.
That's so different.
Good grief. Look at
Oh my God, these judo throw exchanges.
Oh. I was about to say, I can imagine what sort of stipulation any of these teams would do against their opponents. What would the Bears of Rap do against the Sister Sin? What would Megan Bain and Maria Shafir do against freaking Forever Lovers? What would Ty J do against Thomas Toy or Amina Shirakawa? German suplex, double team by Ty J.
How do you fight somebody who's a glutton for punishment? She just takes it and wants more.
Megan Bain got caught with a double thrust kick. And you see right now, I also got to consider this, though, Walter. Chemistry is very key in tag team wrestling. The lifespan of AEW, Ty J have had a freaking relationship. Megan Bain and Rhea Shafir have been together for freaking 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's only because Penelope Ford had an injury.
And we've already seen how dangerous these two are together, though. But again, cohesion is definitely not there right now. Megan Bain crashed the steel ring steps, Shafir into the apron.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens if when Penelope heals after. Is it a Freebird rule?
Right now, I don't know what Ty J are thinking here. Jumping to the top of the barricade. Dropping across both of the crossbody. And clearly, Ty J working very well together and very fired up because saying this is their destiny. They were meant for these. These exist because of them. And
I mean, they got a point. How many times you said they were the original duo?
Look, I haven't seen a duo this long-standing to justify women's tag team wrestling since Julia Hart and Sky Blue. The midsection by Rena Shafir. Of course, Maria Shafir, background in MMA, also barefooted.
Bro, that kick was good.
Tag.
You want to know how badass she is? She literally stepped on the glass barefooted last week.
She stepped on glass. She took glass in the forehead. She dropped Chris Statlander on a bed of nails. And she literally judo tossed Mina Shirakawa in glass into her chest for Mother's Milk while she was taking the pressure of the TBS championship across Mina's body while she was unconscious. Maria Shafir is the biggest badass right now in AEW. Male or female, don't at me. And she'll fight any man to prove it. I've got a first break, quick television.
I would run. Fuck that.
About to say, I mean, shoot. Maria Shafir, she is the problem that is yet to have a solution in and out of AEW. And again, as we got a moment to breathe, thank you all continuing to tune in right now on this impromptu watch along. We are Simply Reliable. Walter Cruz, Noah Foster. This is AEW Collision, as we're with you to the duration of the end of this show. Still to come tonight, Walter, we got Mascara Dorada versus Kazuchika Okada. The winner of that match will challenge the other for their title. Obviously, Okada and Don Callis family versus Mascara Dorada and his partners for the CML Trios Championships, or Mascara Dorada, the guy that held and pressed UNAW All Out, could challenge Okada for the AEW Continental Unified Championship.
I forgot what the title was called too. It's okay.
Listen, I've been impromptu commentator mode since 8 p.m. Okay, you guys got me at absolutely 0, and I've been 110. So that's what it is. And also, Mercedes Moné takes on Red Velvet to unify the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
Please.
I gotta speak the facts, bro.
I know.
Speak the facts. And again, Matt, good to see you. And Elizabeth, with a note here, tied with the black. We got the black and the blonde, of course. And well, in the graphic, you're right. More so the double tone job. You know, it is what it is. Matt doing well, covering AEW. AEW always brings a pleasure to my heart. And this show has been fucking phenomenal. To bring me up to speed, by the way, we just got done with Dynamite. We saw Forever Lovers, Mina Shirakawa and Thomas Tony Storm advance over Alex Windsor and Rico. We also saw Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin punch their ticket to the number 1 and number 2 spots respectfully in the Casino Gauntlet match for the AEW National Championship this Saturday at Full Gear. If the Hurricane don't win, I will be absolutely surprised. We also saw Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express call out the Don Callis families, Josh Alexander, and the Young Bucks. Young Bucks have yet to join, but I've been impressed to join by Don Callis. And we also saw an impromptu tag match with Jon Moxley and Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong, Claudio Castagnoli, where Jon Moxley may have got the win due to dubious FR means, but tapped out the Calvary again post-match as Calvary has challenged him now for Full Gear, calling his challenge up from Saturday, but he wants to be a no-holds-barred match, which I'm probably going to guess is going to be made official. We also got made official the 4 teams in the women's tag team tournament. After we get the winner of this, we'll compete in a 4 corners match this Saturday at Full Gear, where the winner gets to pick the stipulation for their semifinals match. And that brings up to speed right now, of course, as we get ready to finish things tonight with AEW Collision as this women's tag team tournament opening round contest continues. And again, I
think before Collision's over, they're gonna make that official. The no holds are.
Yeah, I can see that. Also, Pac's waiting for an answer from Darby Allin, who we haven't seen since he was dropped through his own living inferno, as Pac called Darby Allin out for a one-on-one match at AEW Full Gear, saying that the man that never quits will never be the athlete that I am. What are you about all your bells and whistles? As we are back here again, and the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament continues here. Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne taking on Anna Jay and Tymelo Tajay. Nice blockbuster out of the corner. Tag made it Tymelo here. Oh, what a knee. Again, Tymelo right now been fired up ever since these towels came into play. Penelope Ford on the outside of the way. Penelope Ford, the original partner, out indefinitely due to injury. So we're going to miss by Marina Shafir. Caught a German suplex, low German suplex there.
She kind of rolled with it too.
And Megan Bayne right now in the clutches. Anna Jay, square Megan Bayne, super kick. German suplex to the Mega Sis.
That's a lot of woman in suplex.
Tandem offense here, and what a bow kick! My God! Again, opposite corner and dangerous dig kick. And Tajay lining up both combatants in opposite corners. And the winner of this match, of course, will determine who they may face in the semifinals and can possibly pick the stipulation for the semifinals match. Baron Bayne fending off Tajay of the attempted stereo suplex spot here. Oh, turn to DDTs! Again, don't write out Tajay yet.
This is the most I've seen Shafir suffer.
That's saying something, honestly. Those words in the same sentence when it comes to Marina Shafir. And now, Anna Jay and Tymelo possibly looking for submission holds, and uh-oh.
I don't think Shafir's the one you want to try to put a submission on.
Or Megan Bayne, for that matter, as both women just got suplexed. Amazing. All you gotta do is give one move, apparently, and how effective and dangerous Shafir and Megan Bayne are together. Double back suplex spot. Megan Bayne with the cover, and Ty saves the matchup. I have no idea who's legal, by the way. Don't ask me. Marina Shafir to the outside.
I lost control.
Megan Bayne, back elbow. And swing and a miss on a J. Oh, nice flatliner. And Tymelo. Oh, another running knee to Jackson to Megasis jaw. While a snapmare on the J, I believe, is legal. Cover on Megan Bayne to advance, and a kick out at 2.
Nope.
As soon as Marina Shafir wasn't there for the save, though, Walter, the problem's been neutralized for now. They might be looking for that double team finisher, the Ty KO Gory. Meanwhile, oh, God. Ty just dropped.
It would take a lot to keep Bane down, man.
Or maybe the Queen Slayer might do it. Megan Bane, though, again, got the leverage, though. High height. And Marina Shafir is on the apron with the hand out for the tag. Megan Bane, awareness. Blind tag made Marina Shafir. Anna Jay still not letting go of the hold. And, the ring by Shafir. Uh-oh. Full Nelson.
I don't like to use stuff like that.
And Shafir has Anna Jay trapped in Mother's Milk.
It's over.
That's it. Good night, Anna Jay. Sweet dreams. Your dreams of tag title ambition are over. Shafir and Bane advance.
She's dreaming of milk.
I don't think you want to drink that milk.
Nah, that shit's poison.
That sudden impact by Marina Shafir, the rake, the judo toss into Mother's Milk. So now we know, Walter, it's going to be Shafir and Bane, Forever Lovers, Town Storm, Mina Shirakawa, the Bears of Rap, Harley Karen, Will the Nightingale, and the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue in a four-way tag. And the winner of that match will get to choose the match stipulation for the semifinals. Wait a minute. It's our lucky bloody night. Time to switch to Mina Shirakawa. Oh, hello, Mina.
You okay, Noah?
I'm perfectly fine. Mina's on my screen. What are you talking about? It's called the Pearl Necklace. We picked the finals for our semifinals match. Chicken coop match. Apartment wrestling. Could be. What?
What the hell's a chicken coop match?
John Moxley.
Did Mina just say a death match?
Yes, she did. Okay. Mina and Tony have a death wish. So I don't know if I want them to win. Either way, this Saturday, the winner of this four-way will determine the stipulation for the semifinals match. And the semifinals are set now, Walter. It's Sisters of Sin versus Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. And Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa taking on Megan Bane and Marina Shafir. One of these four teams will be our first AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Wow.
If I'm being honest, I'm happy any of these four teams.
Yeah, but I'm scared of the stipulation that might be in store, especially after what we just heard by Mina Shirakawa and Thomas Tony Storm. Against Megan Bane and Marina Shafir of all people. Yeesh.
As respectfully as I can say it, them bitches crazy.
I might strangely turn on by it. But anyway, the Sisters of Sin also are a bit extreme. And we know that with a 9-go to Harley Cameron, they got screw loose. So any of these four teams could take things to extreme means. And the winner of that four-way match will have control of that stipulation. Who knows what the hell we're going to get?
I want to know what the hell a chicken coop match is.
Chicken coop match? What's a chicken coop match?
I have no idea. That's what she said.
I don't want to know what that is. That just sounds like we're just hatching madness.
Don't have that apartment match anywhere near Hangman. He might burn it.
And I think Mina said the last one was a frying pan death match, whatever that means. Meanwhile, Chris Statler is going to be the depth of the CEO's chance of becoming AEW Women's World Champion this Saturday when the AEW title is on the line as Stat Daddy defends against the CEO.
Oh my God. The CEO is going to add another goddamn title.
Focus on to the next thing on. Reminder we already have. Carelessness, focus, really Chris Statler baptized by her own dubious memes, her own doubt, her own newfound confidence. Stat is focused. Stat is ready. Stat is where it's at.
I can't wait till Stat to fucking put Mercedes in their goddamn place.
Me neither, Walter. Me neither. I've got another commercial break. Fuck television. Just again, Mina. Yay, Mina. Mina, you're strange, and I love you for it. Anyway.
Mina wants she got a death wish, bro.
Mina is the most fragile rose with the most precious and dangerous of thorns. That's the best way I could put it. And I love her for it. That being said,
and I will rant something. I know she's winning tonight. I expect that. She better not fucking beat Scatlander. I will rage beyond fucking belief. You thought
Walter,
it was something when
Walter.
Lola lost?
All right, Walter. Walter, look at me. This your best friend, the Sibla Studios fan. This is Sipping Noah Foster. Look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at me like a Brady Bunch family frame. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow night at Snippet, and I will eloquently, simply put, open with a statement of my thoughts on the outcomes on both sides. Because as an unbiased play-by-play commentator, I have to be integral in the outlook of champion and challenger. But if you really want to hear what I think about Mercedes Monet and roast her worse than John Oliver, stay tuned for Cindy Benetti tomorrow night at 10:30 when I roast that bitch worse than Kim Kardashian's ass on a TMZ thing. That being said, moving on. Moving on from there, I lost my train of thought between Nina, and Monet. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, women in wrestling. AEW Women's Division far better than WWE's. Moving on. As we get ready for Mascara Dorada versus Kazuchika Okada, Double Jeopardy, you are correct in how we are going to see. We are in Boston, by the way, so where's the private main event? Plus Collision's 1 hour. Her main eventing a 1 hour show makes more sense than a pay-per-view and a 2 hour show.
Of course, that's
it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Charles, what are you implying? What are you implying, manhole guy? Go fall down a hole. Shut your face. All right.
Go fall down the New York sewer.
Note to self: build a plug graphic tomorrow night with that same graphic. Anyway, again, hope everyone's enjoying our coverage so far and tuning in to the watch along and the humor and the honest commentary. We keep it real here. If y'all been not noticing me like another key review, I don't pull no punches. I don't take anyone's shit. I don't agree with everybody like a parrot. I say what's on my mind, and you all just deal with it. It's as simple as that. So again, I hope that you are enjoying again the fun that we have as wrestling fans, bringing it as real as possible, not paid, not scripted, and kayfabe be damned. As we do with all the biggest shows and period across all things, right? Please like, comment, and tell a friend. Again, want to the conversation, super chat, fill out patch. It's as simple as that. As you all make it possible for the patch to continue and pursue. Anyway, Sandy here saying, all honesty, Mercedes has enough titles. Should have stopped at 10. She's going to 13 or even 15. Not going to even have enough energy to celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas. By the time Christmas comes around, she might have 25, honest to God. So, again, how many freaking men does she have, or how many pointless jobbers does she have holding her gold? I'm just saying. Oh, my gosh. I've been on one tonight, and I'm fucking happy about it. Anyway, we've got a moment to breathe. I want you all to just relax. Go make a painting. Go look at Bob Ross. Tell you to tap it. You know, sometimes we take things a little too seriously. You just really need to breathe and figure out what's good here. Yeah, that's all it's about. And we go backstage with the Bang Bang Gang, Austin Gunn and Rogers Robinson, who have a chance to win their own share of a pot this coming Saturday. Not your stuff, Walter. I mean money. $200,000 tailgate brawl 4-way, Bang Bang Gang, Outrunners, the Acclaimed, you heard me right, the Unacclaimed, and Big Bill and Brian Keefe.
It's a lot of moolah.
I could do a lot with $200,000, I'll tell you that much, bro.
I could too.
About to say, I don't know, by the way, if we're covering the tailgate brawl, folks, or we're just going to preview Full Gear. Stay tuned, because as you know, if you're on YouTube, you're listening to a talk show. If you're on TNT or HBO Max, you're watching wrestling. So I have no idea, Walter, what we're doing Saturday, bro.
I have no idea.
I will just play it all by ear. At least it's free. Juice Robinson really fired up here. He wants to bring home $200,000 to timeless Tony Storm. Oh my goodness, the things that Tony and Mina could do with that money. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want them to win now. I don't want them to win. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ready for this double Jeopardy match. This should be fun, Walter. Beach.
I don't know. Tony might want Mina to fight in a bisexual bedroom brawl, knowing her.
Bisexual bedroom brawl?
I don't know. I just made that up.
What Walter? What the hell? Wow. That is one of the damnedest match simulation wet dream fantasy ideas I've ever heard in my life. Now, meanwhile, the match. my gosh. I don't even know if I should talk anymore. Good night, everybody.
I wouldn't
Wow.
put it past Tony and me to come
Holy
up with some shit
hell.
like that.
Ah, oh, man. Someone clip that. Anyway, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to do my job here. I'm sorry. Kazuchika Okada with an undefeated singles record of 15-0 this year alone in AEW. Reigning defending AEW Continental Champion, Continental Classic Champion, and inaugural AEW Unified Champion, and member of the Don Callis family. Looking to bring more gold potentially to the family, where again, if Okada wins, the Don Callis family will get a shot at the CMLL World Trios Championships. Oh my gosh.
As if this family needs any more gold.
And of course, Kazuchika Okada is no stranger to holding singles gold or trios gold, formerly part of six-man number openweight champions alongside Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tomoyoshi Ii. Again, Tomoyoshi Ii get well soon from your injury as well. And they got Kojima-gun in the World Tag League versus Tomohiro Ishii and Taiji together. And again, Walter, Mascara Dorada impressed the hell out of you out in that triple threat match. One point, you thought he was going to win the damn Unified Championship.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah,
just
Don
fantasy
Callis
booking
is
in
on
my
the
head. I'm sorry. I wish companies and rivalries weren't a thing. Cause you imagine if Okada fought Gunther.
Stop it. Stop it. Just you stop it. I am trying to stay on the air with a voice. Another accountable tie-up here by Mascara Dorada and Okada. And Mascara Dorada, of course, CMLL World Trios champions. And of course, the Unified Championship was created at AEW All in Texas, where Okada and Omega fight each other one-on-one to unify the Continental and International Championships. And of course, Kazuchika has been Continental Champion since beating Eddie Kingston for that title in the Coca-Cola Coliseum in 2023 of March. And the Continental Classic will return next week. Walter will be coming to Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve, of course, as is annual tradition. Next week, here at the Sit Studios, folks. And of course, Okada is the reigning and defending Continental Classic champion, winning last year's tournament. Clubbing shot there. And of course, winning the Continental Championship. Or defending his Continental Championship, excuse me. That Continental Classic. I love that fucking tournament. That was my favorite thing about the friggin' end year. It did. Yeah, you're right. It did break me. And whoa, good agility. I'm trying it. Whoa, nice. Reverse. Cazadora. Whoop. Land on his feet. And spring. Okada gets out of the way. Whoa. That knee was almost a little bit above the belt there. Escalera up to the top. Rope. Lunging. Springboard. Corner. What the hell?
What the
balance? And Dorada looking to follow up against Okada. And spring. And Ole.
Ole.
Lucha.
Don't forget how athletic Okada is too, though.
I'm about to say Okada trained in Mexico by, of course, Ultimo Dragon. And Okada right now.
That could have went really wrong.
Yeah, I'm about to say Okada, of course, one of the strongest mental games in the business, as we talk about, Walter.
Hell yeah, he is.
Adopting this newfound dirty attitude since coming to AEW. The best worker since Ric Flair, in my opinion, and James' opinion. Shout out to James Hebert. Follow him, James Hebert, side 95. Oh, my gosh.
So Okada playing mind games? What are you doing?
That's exactly what he's doing here. And right now, you hear the audience trying to egg Okada on. Good luck with that. Again,
breaking the count.
I'm about to say, how many times are you going to break the count before you actually do something, man? Oh, and just lured the Dorada to the outside, driving him into the barricade. You want to know who the CMLL Trios champions are, by the way, Walter? It's Mascara Dorada, Neon, and Mystico as El Sky team. They've been the Trios champions now 2 times over. Their current run has been 188 days. If Okada beats Mascara Dorada, the Don Callis family will get a chance at the CMLL World Trios titles. Okada squaring up Dorada.
Oh.
Takes down Okada with the corkscrew arm drag. And now
Okay.
Mascara Dorada picking up speed once again with a dope suicida.
That took Okada out.
And no kidding, Mascara Dorada involved in some of the best matches this year, including against Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Championship, not once but twice in Arena, Mexico. Former world historic welterweight champion. Take a look at the replay here, Walter. The distance.
Woo!
Turn Okada up and over on his damn head.
Bro, he almost reached like the end of the walkway.
And Mascara Dorada again ascending the ropes out of the corner. Whoop, Okada gets out of the way. And Dorada up and over. Ends on the corner.
Okada literally just slid right under.
That emphatic drop kick dropping Mascara Dorada to the floor.
Okada and Randy Orton, the two best drop kicks ever. The most beautiful looking drop kicks.
Yeah, exactly. As Mascara Dorada might become Okada's bitch, stay tuned. We'll find out this commercial break. Fuck television.
Beach.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so freaking hell. Wow, Walter. That is one of the best moments you've ever had in commentary history, I swear. That fucking broke me. Damn.
I wouldn't put it past Tony to come up with that. I should tweet at her.
No, please God, no. I don't need to see Mina, my gem, lovely Mina, in something like that. Okay? My gosh. Look, Mina Chirikawa and the Glamour Army might have showered naked together, but they never wrestled to a degree of extreme beyond that. All right? Just saying. Oh my gosh, I just got a vision. Nothing. Anyway, Kazuchika Okada. I'm getting fucking broke here in more ways than one tonight. What the fuck's happening? The Kazuchika Okada has been the AEW Unified Champion now for 131 days. Of course, his last defense was against Bandito in what was the double Jeopardy-based match, of course. And, of course, Okada beat Bandito. He's already defended that title now 4 times against Kenobi Nakazaka, Mascara Dorada, Michael Oku, and Swerve Strickland. He's actually technically been, oh my gosh, AEW Continental Champion now for 610 days. This nonstop run, as I alluded to, since 2024 of freaking March. Excuse me. As we're back here, Boston, Massachusetts, again, it's Arena. Double Jeopardy match, Mascara Dorada and Kazuchika Okada. Off. Big elbow shot. And drops the boot. Nice Enziguri. Dorada landing that Enziguri, rocking Okada. Okada staggered to one knee on the apron. Now Mascara Dorada up to the top rope. What the hell is this? And oh God, oh my Lord. Oh my. That was nasty. Straight up. Typically very balanced on the ropes for the apron DDT. That could have gotten a whole lot worse for both men in that situation. And now, Kazadora, Okada, Mascara Dorada, though. What the hell is Mascara? And monkey flip! Wow. The Mascara, you still see him staggered on his balance, though, Walter. Off the ropes. Spring up, off the second. Okada was looking for Mascara. Mascara, though, taking Okada up and over. Okada sent to the outside. Both these men have been taken out of the wheelhouse here. Mascara Dorada once again trying to pick up speed. Looking to fly. Tornado on the outside. Beautiful tornado over the top. Shout out to the person with the Penta shirt as AEW welcomes all wrestlers and all fans, unlike some companies. I didn't say anything. Mascara Dorada. Stop moving on telling lies. And right now, Okada. Mascara needs to get Okada back inside the ring. Hard Irish whip into the barricade. And Mascara, creating distance, up and over. Whoa! Okada blocking the cutter. Mascara, though, from the outside, back in over the barricade with the Hurricane Rana. Walter, you seem dumbfounded. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm still thinking about that match.
Stop it. You stop it. That's a bad Walter. You stop it. And Mascara Dorada. Oh my God, my brain's been broken by Mina Shirakawa and Walter for that matter, and the visions in my head right now that are absolutely non-Superman appropriate.
Mm-mm-mm.
And Mascara Dorada right now up to the top rope. Looking down on Okada. Could he punch his ticket to the shot at the AEW Unified title? Whoa, 450 crash. Disastrous landing. I think he landed all hard on his right shoulder there. And up and over. Okada. Uh-oh. Now finds his footing. Hooks Mascara's head for the neck breaker over the leg. Oof.
Holy smokes.
The definition of high risk by a luchador. How many times does it work in your favor versus how many times it hurts you?
Mm-hmm.
Okada, the scoop slam. Uh-oh. And we all know what this is up for. Traditional Okada, heel or face. Okada.
Wait, he didn't do the fuck you thing.
No, he first has dropped the elbow for the heart. And now, to your point, the cameraman might get ready for the wide shot. Okada feeling it. Red. Fuck you. Freaky bastard. I love Okada. Uh-oh. Rip the arm. Wrist control. Rip. Back elbow stripe by Mascara Dorada. Left elbow. Okada. The backslide. The roll through. Looking for the Rainmaker. Okada. Drop kick. Connects the Mascara Dorada.
Dude, his drop kick be on the money.
And wait a minute. Up and over on the shoulders. Out of the court. Oh, on the back door. The roll up. The counter too. Almost pinned him.
Ooh, he could have really landed on his neck. He lucky he rotated.
Yeah, and he almost pinned Okada there, handing him his first singles loss, by the way, this year, might I add. Oh, Kaminguri. And right now, Okada up on the shoulders of Mascara Dorada. What the hell is this?
Yeah, something like a...
Oh! Drives down Okada by his arms into that neck breaker.
Oh, you know what that's going to set up, though.
Yeah, exactly. Mascara Dorada up in the high-risk district once again in the corner. 450 connects. Cover. Two. He has not done it yet.
Dos. No.
No, mi amigo. No. As you just got that.
No
the
dice.
Action, though, very high intense here. Cut out the freaking knife. Ooh. Walter, make it official. We got AEW Dynamite 34th Street and Christmas Collision December 20th and 21st.
Oh, shit.
Oh. And of course, folks, as is holiday tradition, we will cover those here at the Super Reliable Studios. Please stay tuned. And right now, again, Tulsa, Oklahoma will get AEW Dynamite. Come back to Cleveland, Ohio, or Toledo, Ohio, please. Orlando, Florida will get it in January. Wow, they're already playing out the new year. And of course, right now, Mascara Dorada wants to give himself a holiday gift for the Unified Championship. Get a shot at it. Uh-oh. High risk with both men on the top. What the fuck? Walk on to counter!
Ouch.
God, that was a horrible power on counter. And wait a minute! Inside cradle! Small package! Kick out too. Great resist! Drop kick!
Did he play possum?
I guess. Uh-oh. Okada hooking up Mascara Dorada. Falcon arrows! That was raging fire! Rainmaker! Cover! Two! Okada wins!
Damn. After a raging fire and a rainmaker.
Takeshita's move before Okada's finisher.
He's trying to say his is better.
Bitch. And Don Kaz has a mic, which means he's going to speak. Someone cut his mic off, please. All right. Based on this win, the Don Kaz family was challenged Sky Team, as I said earlier, to the CML World Trios Championships.
HSCRO's going to be in that match, I guess, right?
And they will do it this Saturday at Tailgate Brawl. We just got another match made.
Mm-hmm.
This is the also team of the Don Kaz family. The Apparently, it's going to be the Rainmaker Tsuchika Okada.
Hechicero, gotta be.
Hechicero. And
Triumphant return.
oh, oh, oh.
Konosuke Takesha. Look at the face Okada's making.
Walter, do you want to call that match this Saturday before the pay-per-view?
Might have to.
Because I feel like Okada and Takeshita are going to further tease this family feud. And it is official. El Sky Team will take on the Don Callis family for the CMR World Trios Championships. Like I said, Don Callis does not care about anybody but himself and his own selfish agenda. Okada is sure as hell not in favor of this.
Bro, that's a combustible element.
And I'm all for it. The day that Okada and Takeshita drop Don Callis, I'm a happy, simple man. I'm also extremely happy that these 8 women showing me what a women's tag division is will fight for the chance to choose their semifinal match stipulation. Speaking of which, one of those teams right here, this is the Sin, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart.
Eee.
I like spooky bitches.
Yeah, Renee looks like Freddy Krueger.
That's my blood.
Are they just saying a poem?
Apparently. Wow. Good blood. Guts is bad. Sick twisted shit we're gonna come with when we win those titles. And you don't know how toxic we can get yet. Dan, isn't that I love this faction? Semi-final action to come forward. Meanwhile, stop where fucking at! Chris Statlander in the building! The AEW Women's World Champion.
I can't with this tag team. It's too much. God, I love women wrestling.
And Chris Statlander, I love the fact she's AEW Women's World Champion, and she will defend that title full gear. But coming up next is our main event. Go to sleep. As Red Velvet goes one-on-one Mercedes Moné to unify the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship. After this commercial break, fuck television.
My list keeps growing and growing, and
your list keeps growing. I think this list you need to figure out a stopping point for, bro. I'm just saying.
It's worse than Chris Jericho's.
I'm about to say, yeah, your list again proves my point that you are definitely not a good influence on me right now when it comes to my favorite women's division as of late on the planet, not named Stardom. But anyway, as we get ready for our final match in and out of this 3-hour insane special, go home. These Dynamites have been kicking ass on these go home shows. I swear.
Shit, this hour passed quick.
I have to say, I mean, when you only got freaking 3 matches and you give them a justifiable amount of time, you'd be surprised what the fuck happens, Walter. Anyway, folks, our main event up next, Red Velvet versus Mercedes Moné to unify the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship. Of course, Red Velvet's been Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion for quite a long time since being legit Layla Hirsch and preventing her from earning it when it was vacated, of course, or when it was being first decided, I believe, in a tournament. But Red Velvet got injured. An impromptu champion, interim was, of course, crowned a fatal 4-way by Mina Shirakawa. Mina Shirakawa, of course, won that title, and Mercedes Moné took it from Mina Shirakawa at Wrestle Dream. And now we're going to unify the titles tonight for a true Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion now that Red Velvet's no longer injured.
I mean, that's what an interim championship should be. You end up we're fighting the real champ for an undisputed champ, but
yeah,
and this is her hometown.
We can only hope Chris Statlander costs her because Mercedes Moné lacks focus. At the end of the day, Mercedes Moné lacks focus. Chris Statlander is 110% correct. You could have 250 different championships, but if none of them are ever the big one for the company, you are still second best. Period.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right.
hell with a PWI list.
No,
That's all
that's
I
right.
gotta say
That the
about that.
title. That's right. That the title. Holy shit! Lost my train of thought. Never mind.
What's his brain's gone blank? What's his brain's gone blank?
Still thinking about that bisexual bedroom, bro.
Walter! Fuck
I,
you,
tweet,
man!
I tweeted it and tagged Tony and Mina.
Oh, you sick fuck. Oh. Damn it, Walter, you freaking idiot. As we got a moment to breathe, everyone's enjoyed the commentary coverage, conversation, the reactions to AEW of Dynamite Collision. We're the best, the damnest, the sexiest, the bitchiest, the wildest fucking wrestle. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, what addicted to the conversation. Super chat, simple as that. Again, we'll be back tomorrow now with AEW Full Gear, predicting 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll be back here Saturday covering AEW Full Gear. Tailgate Brawl, and maybe a couple of people will do their own like pre-show, or we do a pre-show talk. I don't know. Stay tuned as we get ready for our main event here tonight on this Collision Dynamite Go Home special. Chris Statlander will be on commentary for this, the AEW Women's World Championship. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. This has been so damn fun, so damn good, and then Walter brought into a whole different ecosystem of chaos. And I'm like, fucker.
This is what happens in impromptus.
Yeah, a first ever impromptu. Do you guys want more impromptus? Put the hashtag impromptu in the chat if you want more impromptus like this for AEW Go Home Preview shows. If they're going to be like this, as it's time for our main event, here comes the CEO.
I hope Chris can be out there as a distraction. Mercedes can't focus.
There you see, of course, the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz, and Mercedes Moné Championship portfolio held by a bunch of pointless men. Of course, Rep Pro, SEMA Women's World. Continue.
She visits every Chip and Dale in every state.
I didn't know Chippendales. I didn't know Chippendales exist outside Las Vegas.
I don't know if they do or not.
Oh my god.
I don't think they do.
Contest, Aubrey Edwards, by the way. Let's hear it for Aubrey. Oh my gosh. And look at that fan wearing big business as we're back where big business began with the CEO.
Big business. Fucking Mercedes Moné look like fucking big bird from Sesame Street. What the fuck are you wearing?
Big bird. The most sensible comment tonight by Walter. Well, either way, this nasty ingredient is about to stir it up with the actual Women's World Television Champion of Ring of Honor, Red Velvet, for the next 10 minutes. Please. Oh boy. It would make my night if Mercedes Moné loses this tonight.
You're right, please.
I hope Red Velvet. I pray Red Velvet has the secret ingredient to victory. With an AEW singles record of 41-27, AEW original, by the way, since day one.
Red Velvet. I want some Red Velvet cake now.
I mean, it is the holiday season. That is the cake to have this time of year. So, I mean, it seems appropriate as I had my mom's birthday cake earlier today, left over. All right. Come on, Red. Whoa.
Mercedes, take note. That's how you dance.
I'm not even going to justify that comment because I can't dance, but I will just say also accurate. Again, you see right now how fired up Red Velvet is. Tired of this prima donna bitch calling herself Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. Of course, Red Velvet coming back from injury, and we are in Boston, as many people pointed out. Mercedes Moné's hometown. Bell rings are underway, and Moné with a roll-up. It's a 1 count. Again, this Saturday, my main event, Mercedes Moné will lose to Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World. Excuse me. Mercedes Moné will challenge Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Championship. I'm a commentator. I'm integral.
You gave your prediction away.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I will talk more about that eloquently on freaking cover.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, simply predicting 10:30 minutes tomorrow. W Full Gear. Shut it, Walter. Kaza, Dora, counter. And the ripcord, the Irish whip, and Red Velvet off the rope, swinging a miss. Underneath, and now Red Velvet trying to hook the CEO. Ooh. Nice takedown.
I don't like the way Mercedes landed. Ooh, that could have went bad.
Well, I mean, when you wrestle in 9 different countries in the span of a month, you're going to probably have a little bit wear and tear. You know, for all the crap we give Mercedes Moné, Walter, you and I have justified and admit it. Bell to bell, she's an incredible in-ring competitor. She's just a fucking cringe character.
I never doubted her in-ring skills. I've always said it. It's just her.
Oh, of course, winning House of Glory, another championship from Manila, I believe. And of course, Chris Statler again, AEW Women's World Champion for the first time ever. First one to hold the AEW Women's World and TBS Champion, might I add, with 161 singles wins in her AEW career.
That side thrust kick was nice.
And of course, Red Velvet also born a bit in this business, stretching it out hard in the corner against Mercedes.
Ooh, damn, flexibility.
There's the freaking hashtag I was waiting for. Damn it, Safet. Oh my gosh. And apparently you made a new hashtag, Walter. Congratulations. Drop kids Velvet. Freaking idiot. Sandy with the thought here. Monet ranked number 1. Storm number 2. I had no idea what Statler ended up, but I know it was outside the top 10 because behind the 2 was Saya Gabatani, who's number 1 in my opinion. I agree with that thought. I have Saya. Oh, the Meteora.
I think she's talking about the magazine.
Yeah, at 250.
Yeah.
I have no idea where she ended up either. But Chris Statler has been the most improved athlete this year, in my opinion. And you see Monet season the 2 of our Women's World Television Championships. Again, they mean nothing.
Statlander's face.
They mean nothing to Statlander. Statlander's focused on one thing, the AEW Women's World Championship, the only title that should truly matter. And to Monet, it's the only title that should matter to her, and she will never have because she is not focused. Mercedes Monet right now pushing. Oh my God! Just throwing Red Velvet into Chris Statlander.
Uh-oh.
A side swipe there.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Up here. Wait a minute, Statlander. Again, Statlander, don't let her get to you. Hey, wait a minute, help me turn around. Monet just hit Red Velvet the championship. Disqualify her. Now, wait a minute, don't underneath the schoolgirl roll up. God damn it. Oh, high kick.
Did she really do the Eddie Guerrero to Mercedes?
Just a half cover, too. My monitor went out. What the fuck happened? I saw Red Velvet down. She went for a schoolgirl. We're stirring up in this main event tonight as this commercial break ensues. Fuck television. Stay tuned.
I love that they did that. They went to Eddie because we know how she feels about Eddie.
I mean, I'm about to say, hey, Lychine and Steel with the best of them. Oh, today. As of course, we just had Eddie Guerrero Day a couple days ago, I believe, in El Paso.
Yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday? Okay.
No, yesterday was the passing anniversary. I don't know about Eddie Guerrero Day.
I'm pretty sure it was the 17th. So anyway.
17th? Yeah, you're right. 17th.
I thought so. I was about to say my monitor glitched for a moment, and I just saw Red Velvet down in the championship in Monet's hand. In my opinion, that would justify in a title for title situation, you disqualify the combatant and give the other the championships. But you know, what do I know? By the way, Chris Statlander is where it's fucking at. She was ranked number 2 on PWI ratings in the past, apparently. But in a PWI ranking, I guess she was number 36, which is still a significant improvement versus last year's as I look up some statistics. Either way, Chris Statlander is the most improved, valuable, original player before Thomas Toy Storm exists in the AEW women's roster. And I stand by that. Anyway. Sorry, did I get a little hot there? I'm about to say, maybe I got a little bit hot there.
Right.
Justifiably so, in my opinion. Anyways, Chris Statlander, of course, former TBS champion. Mercedes Monedo's been TBS champion, though, since last year's Double or Nothing, though, Walter. And she's already defended that title 22 damn times. So, I mean, you know, I guess it's justified that she's been a commendable fighting champion. And for those that are wondering what Mercedes Monet's championship portfolio is actually filled with as far as company-recognized champions and extra access championships to the interim or self-made championships, she currently, oh my gosh, my brain. 4 or 5.
You can't count the Owen Hart one. That's not a real title.
I know. I'm talking about legitimate championships. She has 10 championships. AWS TBS Championship, Red Pro Undisputed British Women's Championship, EWA Women's Championship, CMLL World Women's Championship, Betsia Women's Championship, BTW Women's Championship, DW Women's Championship, Body Slam Women's Championship, WPW Women's Championship, and the APAC Women's Championship. So there you go. 9 different countries, 9 different companies, 9 different championships. All right.
And add to her accolades, she's an Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah, she's an Owen Hart tournament winner. You're absolutely right. She took Mina Shirakawa's title, of course, at Wrestle Dynasty at the beginning of the year, January 4th. Not the NWA Strong Women's Championship. She no longer has that, thankfully. She took the other title that Mina had that was just like a self-made commodity. And of course, if she wins her tonight, she will get 2 titles, one actual worth value. The other one was an interim value title, the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship, from the only ever actual champion in Ring of Honor history, Red Velvet.
Well, they'll merge into one. It'll just be the Undisputed, but yeah, she'll get it.
Yeah, well, the interim to Undisputed is still nonsense, in my opinion, though. But again, what do I freaking know? And again, folks, we'll stay with this match as long as it takes. We have an overrun here, but stay tuned. Shortly after AEW Dynamite Collision goes off the air, the countdown to Full Gear, as Full Gear Week is officially on and continues to ensue.
I still got the "we'll be back soon" thing.
I know, and I'm trying to calm down because it's eloquent. It's peaceful. And we are back here at AEW Collision Dynamite, our main event for the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship Unification. Interim champion Mercedes Moné versus the actual champion Red Velvet. As Chris Statlander reminds Mercedes Moné, the one thing you can't get a hold of, the big one, the Women's World Championship. Drop down, crossbody, hook on the front leg, and 2 count by Red Velvet. Swing and a miss. And again, Mercedes Moné will be facing Chris Statlander this Saturday for the AEW Women's World Championship. Cazador and the Bulldog by Red Velvet. Red Velvet fired up here, by the way.
Yo, that was a thunderous clothesline she gave her.
Oh, the double knees, the back of the head, and shoulders. Slingshot up the second row. Chris Statlander standing for this match last year. Cover by Red Velvet and a 2 count. Chris Statlander, literally the best, most strong challenge opponent to the CEO's TBS title run, by the way. Not once, but twice last year. Go for the knockout punch. Saves the name with the drop down, though, into the break statement.
Monet statement, whatever she calls it. Monet make.
And Monet statement, you're right. And again, we talk about the injury.
Wait a minute, she's covering her, ref. Look.
It was the shoulder. Nope, the shoulder's up. And again, Red Velvet's shoulder was injured. That's hyperextending that. Could be
but Red Velvet kind of reversed it into a pinfall almost.
Yeah, but the shoulders went firmly down, and Aubrey in position now. While Red Velvet going for positive Mahi Straw Cradle. Cover, shoulders down, and a 2 count again. Monet, though, trying to hook Red Velvet up. Red Velvet trying to hyperextend the arm. Tsuchikatami. Breaks free with the armbar.
Oh, I thought she was going to go into a Kimura armbar breaker. Yeah, that's what she's trying to do.
Yeah, key lock. That's a key lock.
Yeah.
That is a modified Kimura lock. All the pressure on the point of the elbow. Again, Monet, though, reverses the shoulder down. No. Good position by Aubrey Everett, seeing the left shoulder was up. And again, Chris Statlander is studying Monet as we speak. Swing and a miss by Monet. Again, Red Velvet, quicker to the punch, dropping down to her knees. Wait for that roundhouse kick. Monet grabbing the leg. Oh, the rising knee. And again, the Continental Classic will begin next week, folks, in AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve, and we will cover it here at Sublima Studios. Oh, went for the double knees in the corner. Red Velvet able to escape. Double knees by Red Velvet to the back of Monet's head.
Ooh, Meteora to the back.
Oh, German suplex release follow-up. Red Velvet right now is taken to Mercedes Moné. Spinning back heel kick. Falls in the cover. Back leg hook. And a 2 count for the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion. Woof. It's a hard landing on the high angle of the back of Monet's head. Of course, we know the finisher of Chris Statlander is Saturday Night Fever that drops their opponent on their head.
Disco Fever.
The great German suplex. Now looking for the ground octopus. Trying to lock her into submission. Monet countering, though. Oh, and a lung blower. Cover. 2. No, Red Velvet gets the shoulder up. And with her injured arm, I add.
Got to give her credit for kicking out of that.
Yeah, shows the heart of a champion. Again, out to prove a damn point. And
I don't know.
again. Oof.
I don't know. Mercedes is focused on Red Velvet or Statlander out there.
I'm about to say, Mercedes Moné is focused on 10 different things. And again, it is official to your point, Walter. Jon Moxley will take on Kyle O'Reilly in a no-holds-barred match. Saturday AEW Full Gear.
Oh! What the fuck was that out of the corner?
Like a modified frickin' Steiner into a powerbomb, I think, and a 2 count regardless.
Dude, she almost landed on her back of her own head.
But I say, let's look at the replay here. To your point, turn around. It's like a modified Frankensteiner into a reverse Cazadora.
She held onto the ropes. That's what the awkwardness was.
Either way, it probably helped her with leverage as she took the CO up and over, but Mercedes Moné was able to kick out. Now looking for another another long blower. Able to escape, though, as Red Velvet.
So Red Velvet's proving how much this title means to her, how much that ROH television title means.
Considering it's her only title in her AEW career. This could be a huge upset here. Red Velvet was to beat Mercedes Moné, handing her first singles loss outside pay-per-view this year. Remember, Mercedes Moné has only lost one singles match this calendar year. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God, Super Tombstone?
God! Avalanche Gutbuster! Mercedes Moné wins!
Gutbuster. Yeah, she has so many ways she could win.
Yeah, no kidding. And again, Chris Statlander needs to be aware of the imminent danger that Mercedes Moné still poses.
Why?
Again, now the undisputed Ring of Honor Women's World Championship champion. Oh! And Moné immediately attacking the champion after the fact, coming her to the statement maker. Moné will take any shortcut she can to beat Chris Statlander for this championship that's eluded her career.
I thought Statlander was going to knock her off the table. I can't lie.
And now this post-match assault by this prima donna bitch.
Notice she's not tapping, though.
Well, a statement maker and a statement made tonight by Mercedes Moné, who adds another cheap drop to her portfolio. Might as well be worth the lowest market value. Meanwhile, Mercedes Moné holding the prize she can't hold yet and looks to hold this Saturday when she goes one-on-one with Chris Statlander. Will it be indeed the CEO's run in AEW to infinity? As Full Gear Week continues, Statlander looking to refocus and remove Moné from her past once and for all. And I pray to God she does. Saturday, the CEO has to go fucking bankrupt, or AEW might plummet. But we'll find out come Saturday night. For Walter Cruz, I'm Noah Foster. This has been AEW Dynamite Collision. By the way, Red Velvet, commanding effort. We'll see you tomorrow night for presenting AEW Full Gear, and we'll see you this Saturday for Full Gear coverage. Until then, make a positive impact in life. Have a good night, and fuck Mercedes Moné. Walter, cut the damn feed. Thank you all for tuning into the special impromptu coverage of this incredible AEW Dynamite Collision Go Home Special. Full Gear engaged. And Walter, I'm all in for it.
Jesus, how many titles is this woman gonna have?
As long as it's 250.